Today, we are going to find out once and for all which is the best agent, OpenClaw or Hermes. OpenClaw on ChatGPT or OpenClaw on Claude versus Hermes on ChatGPT and Hermes on Claude. Today is the finale. We've done 3 out of the 5 battles. We're going to do the final 2, and we will find out what is the official recommendation. OpenClaw, Hermes, and which model. Today is going to be a banger. Leave a like down below. Let's get this party started. Get in the chat. Say hello to your other FinFam members. And let's get rolling. Welcome. For those watching the replay, this is a live stream, so it is longer than a normal video. We chat, we talk about everything going on in AI. It is a variety hour, so buckle in, get ready. We're going to talk about it all. This is a live stream. If you want one of the more concise videos, check out the main channel. Yo, what's good? How's everyone doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Show the chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate the reminder. May the 4th be with you. How's everyone doing? Hermes versus Opus equals, okay. Let's go, FinFam. Who will claim gold? Who will claim gold in the Agent Olympics? The Agent Olympics. Can you have Hermes save Spirit Airlines? I don't even think Hermes on ChatGPT 5.5 can say that. Alex, if you have been kidnapped, we're coming to save you. I am not kidnapped. Once again at the gym, once again listening. Best place to listen to me is at the gym. Getting pump on, getting the big muscles, listening about AI, listening to the Agent Olympics. Great to be here again. Love the FinFam vibe. Shout out everyone in the FinFam. Jason McNabb coming in hot right off the rip. Right off the rip, Jason McNabb. Hello, last OpenClaw update took out my Discord. Hermes agent fixed it. When I was in Marines, we would say plan for 2. You will have 1 when you need it. Plan for 1 when we have none. Glad I have both. Thank you for the $20 donation, Jason McNabb. Man, it is the biggest issue with OpenClaw. It's the biggest issue with OpenClaw. Every update breaks it. Every update breaks it. Why? Stop releasing updates every day. Cut it down to once a week and make sure they work. Cut it down to once a week and make sure the updates work. Stop releasing broken updates, team from OpenClaw. If you're watching this, I don't want to spend half an hour a day fixing OpenClaw. OpenClaw is a fantastic tool. A fantastic tool. Stop releasing updates that break everything. Stop it. Limit it. Limit it to once a week. Do less updates, but they don't break everything. Please. I think it'd be runaway win for OpenClaw over Hermes if they'd stop releasing broken updates. I don't want to spend half an hour a day. I don't even update it anymore. Nice quarter zip, bro. Thank you, OnlyFin. Thank you. I got a standing desk and an under-desk treadmill, walking and learning with FinFam. I have a thesis. I have many theses. I have one thesis. One of my theses is I'm not a believer in the under-desk treadmill. I'm not a believer in it. Not a believer in it. I believe when you're working, I believe everything you do that's not working takes away from your work. I believe when you use a standing desk like I am now, you're using like 2% of your mental capacity to stand, to keep like your legs standing. And then I believe when you use the under-desk treadmill under your standing desk, you're using like 15% of your mental capacity on walking. So if you're doing the under-desk treadmill and the standing desk, that's like 17% of your mental capacity gone. That's my thesis. I believe you get worse work done with the treadmill. That's my thesis. And then if you're playing on top of that, like rap music or whatever in the background, that's like another 10 to 15% brain capacity gone. Then you're like answering text messages, something like that, and that's another 10% gone. So if you're doing all these things at once, that's like you have like 40% of your mental capacity not going towards the work you're doing. And yes, you're burning a ton of calories and you're fucking getting shredded and you're looking great. But I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer. I barely believe in the standing desk. I'm doing standing desk for this because I feel like it gives me energy and I can move around like this. And I feel like on camera, it's better. It's more exciting when I'm standing. But when I'm in like deep work, I'm sitting. But you do your thing, Ani. You do your thing, Ani. That's just my thesis. You do your thing. You do your thing. Broke the news last night to my OpenClaw. I'm moving to Hermes because I'm spending 30 minutes an hour a day. Should we review where we are? Should we review where we are in the Agent Olympics? Latest news. You just had another business call. I see the Celtics jersey is missing. You think that's funny? I don't mind music in the background when I'm working as long as it doesn't have words. You can't listen to music with words in it. If you listen to music with words in it while you work, that's like 30% of your mental capacity gone. You cannot be listening to music with words in it while you work. Can't do it. Can't do it. Damn, okay, physical workflow change. It's up to you. I mean, you could do it. Just mix it up. If you're in deep work, I don't think the treadmill is going to do it. Even as a Bulls fan, this just doesn't feel right without the ball. I mean, what do you want me to do? You want me to have the jersey up even though we had one of the most embarrassing losses ever? Is that what you want from me? Is that what you want? What do you want from me? You want the jersey up even though they ripped my heart out over the weekend? Is that what you want? The jersey's gone. The only words you're allowed to have in the background while you work is the FinFam live stream. Leave a like down below. That's the only you're allowed to have. $9.99 donation from Nick Zucker, 35. Why not create your own agent using the Hermes and OpenClaw architectures? Because I don't feel like it. Does that answer your question, Nick Zucker, 35? Thank you for the $9.99. I think OpenClaw and Hermes are good enough where I don't need to build my own version of it. It's the same thing with linear. Like, linear is so good, I'm not going to build my own version of linear. If something is free and works and gets the job done, there's no reason to build your own version of it. That'd just be a waste of time. Alex Jones, QE5GC with the $4.99 donation. Thank you for the $10, by the way, Nick Zucker. I'm picking up an M1 Mac Mini for my Hermes agent later for $200. Do you think it's a good idea? Yes, absolutely. I think it is great to have dedicated devices for your agents. I think it's a fantastic idea. Great work. Great work. Then you have to hit Control-Alt-Delete and see what's slowing your system down. Treadmill music. It's true hard to work while walking, but it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, yeah, you get better physical, but like when I'm working, it's all mental. It's all mental when you work. I'm trying to get the work done. I don't care about my physical when I'm getting work done. I'll go for a run after. I don't need to walk while I'm working. I've debated it. I've considered it because I don't get enough physical activity during the day. I've considered it. A standing desk with treadmill is good when you're working for a long time and you don't mind compromising a little bit of your attention occasionally. When you're not locked in all day, you can probably use it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a mix. I'm sure there's a balance. AI name with a $2. Appreciate the stream for you. Keep it up. Eat. Thank you, AI in the AM. That's very kind. Let's go to the scoreboard. So for those who missed it, we had on Friday the AI Olympics. Man, what is going on here with ChatGPT Atlas, bro? Like, do I just got to go back to Google Chrome? All right. I read that walking helps with mental clarity. That's fine. I mean, I walk in between working sessions. I don't want to walk while I work. It's too much, just too much. Here we go. AI Olympics. We have 4 contenders in the AI Agent Olympics. People didn't like the way I was saying AI agents. AI Agent Olympics. OpenClaw and Opus, OpenClaw on ChatGPT, Hermes on Opus, Hermes on ChatGPT. Does anyone use any of the other horizontal tab browsers? Like, are people using the Chrome tab bar or the what are the other ones? The Arc tab bars? Because this drives me nuts. I am constantly accidentally opening it. Like, this is just constantly popping up on my screen, the sidebar. It drives me nuts. And then a lot of times it won't close. Like, I'll move my mouse away and it'll stay open, and I have to move it back and then move it back to get it to close. Is that normal behavior on the sidebars, or is this like a ChatGPT issue? Someone tell me. Zen, are you using Zen? I'm using ChatGPT Atlas. It's constantly popping on my screen and it pisses me off. It pisses me off how much this constantly is on my screen. And if I move my mouse off too fast, it just, look, there it is. My mouse is not even in the browser and it's just stayed up. I hate that. I hate that. Alex, do you use a programmable keyboard like Keychron? No, I use the Apple Magic Keyboard. I've spent so much money on mechanical keyboards. So much money on mechanical keyboards. I keep coming back to this. I want to like mechanical keyboards. I want to like them. I've bought Keychrons. I bought what Newfie. I bought them all. I've tried every popular mechanical keyboard. I always come back to the Apple Magic Keyboard. Here's the one issue with mechanical keyboards I just can't get over. My typos on them are 100 times higher than on the Apple Magic Keyboard. I have no typos with this thing. No typos. But when I plug in the Keychron or I plug in the Newfie, every other word has a typo. I'm constantly hitting backspace. I want mechanical keyboards to work. I want mechanical keyboards to work. I just can't enjoy them. I have so many typos. I always come back to this guy. Always come back to this guy. Whisper installs viruses on your computers. Allegedly. I would not use WhisperFlow. It installs viruses on your computers, allegedly. Gotta go Arc. Atlas is garbage. It's the same way with all the side tab browsers. I've noticed the same issue, Arc and Zen. OpenAI uses Chrome for live demos. Stop using ChatGPT. All right. I don't know. I like it. I can hit the ChatGPT button. I'm worried the goat isn't here. Hey, Alex, you are smart. Thank you, Intraviolent. I appreciate that. I got invited to the OpenAI event tomorrow. I got invited. I thought this was like an exclusive event. I go on Twitter and literally 99% of my feed was invited. Whisper has viruses? Yes, allegedly. I use Whisper all the time and I'm virus free. That's how good the viruses are, is you don't know they're there, allegedly. Don't congratulate me. I'm looking at my Twitter timeline. Everyone else was invited. What's going on at the event? I mean, there were so many people. He didn't mention your name, but he was calling you out during his live stream, letting you know he was calling you scam. Who? Everyone and their mothers is hating. Who cares? I don't. Who? Someone with significantly less viewers. Someone was calling Creator Buddy Buddy's a scam. I've been using it. I've been using Creator Buddy every day for a year and 3/4. So I don't know. I guess I'm scamming myself then. I guess I'm scamming myself. Also have hundreds of users and hundreds of thousands of dollars of revenue. I guess I'm scamming myself. Whisper has viruses. Yes. I use WhisperFlow all the time, man. Whatever. I don't know. I was excited about it, but then as everyone on Planet Earth got invited, it's like, I thought this was exclusive. Why is everyone on Planet Earth getting invited? Wait, where's the OpenAI event being held? San Francisco? I don't even know. I had Codex create a game called Ronin, and he had to rescue his wife in between levels of the story. It made a kick-ass story. You survive in waves of Samurai Waves, Final Boss. Did you use slashgoal for that? I built like a sick game using slashgoal, like a third-person extractor. I've been using Creator Byte since alpha beta and never been scammed. I guess it's a scam. I don't know. I've been using it daily for a year and a half. I guess I'm scamming myself. Classic self scam. Let's see where we're at here. Alex, I'm using Godot for it. I don't listen, typically when people are talking smack, this is what you need to know in the world. If people are talking smack and one person is talking smack and the other person's not talking any smack, there's usually an imbalance of power. Usually one person is trying to get a little bit. Give me some of that power. Give me some of that. Just something to know. There is no need to engage in drama or trash talking if you're doing your thing. So if people are talking trash about you, let them focus on the drama. Wireshark is clean. I don't know. OpenAI is hosting a private invite-only event, San Francisco, on May 5th, 2020. It's just a party. It's just a party. I don't think they're announcing anything. I think what's happening is they just invited anyone who has Twitter followers to it. I'm going to be honest, so that they tweet about it and get more people. I think that's all they did. Shampooed the hair 2 days ago, by the way. That's why we're looking a little fluffy today. All right, let's look at the scoreboards. Scoreboard. Right now, Hermes is winning. Hermes on Opus is winning. Second place is OpenClaw on Opus. Third place is ChatGPT on OpenClaw. Dead last place by a country mile is Hermes on ChatGPT. Dead last place. I'm rocking DeepSeek. It sounds. Yeah, I think it's an influencer event. I guess, should I go anyway? I guess I'll go anyway. Hate shampoo days so much. Makes my hair look like a haystack. Yeah, I hate shampoo days. When you get that 4 to 5 day grease going, that's when the hair is looking nice. I made you sick out of sugar last week, but you didn't DM. I want to get to you. All right, I'm DMing you right now. Andrew Burris. I'm like the worst person of all time with DMs. I'm the worst person of all time on DMs. I don't look at them. I don't care about them. I hate DMs. I hate DMs. Message request. Andrew Burr, send me another message. I hate DMs. Requests. I don't even understand how DMs work. I check and there's sometimes some of the DMs show, sometimes they don't. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry, Andrew Burris. I'm going to get back to you, I promise. Computer, make DM buddy. Even Zerg and Joyce don't get any answers now. He picked my comment, don't read it. I don't know what that means. What's up, brother? Looking good as always. Thank you. Also DM'd you on Twitter. Everyone's DM. That's the issue. Everyone's DM'd me on Twitter. I hate DMs. I'm a big DM hater. Let's go. True, the battle is going to be between good. All right. So we have 2 more tests left between OpenClaw. I wish YouTube had a DM system. I wish there was no DM systems. I wish there was no way to communicate with me, to be quite honest. Every DM. Here's the issue is it's the bad actors that ruin it for the good actors. I get 9,000 DMs from Higgsfield a day asking to do sponsorships. It makes me not want to look at my DMs ever. I get 9,000 DMs a day from Higgsfield saying, hey, can we pay you? Can we pay you? Can we pay you? It makes me never want to look at my DMs. It just like, you just know when you go into your DMs, you're not going to have a good time. So I just don't go into my DMs. Like, that's the issue. You just know you're going to have a bad time when you go into your DMs. So I just don't go there. How do I even search in my DMs? Andrew. Where's Andrew Burris? Burris underscore Andrew. Burris. It's just going to be, it's just going to be your DMs when you get any sort of audience is just thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people asking you for things. And it makes you never want to go into your DMs. It's very annoying. Like I always like excited as I was growing, like, ooh, this is gonna be so cool. I'm gonna have so many conversations as I grow and get big. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait. And then it just ends up being thousands. Yo, I got premium just to send you the vid. Yo, send me. I follow you now. All right, Andrew Burst, I just DM'd you. There you go. All right, here's the question. I hate the OF followers and fake thirst. Yeah, you just get so many DMs from people just asking you for things. If you could be sponsored by anyone, who would you choose to be sponsored by? I mean, one of the top ones is NVIDIA, and we have a sponsored video coming out in a week and a half, which is going to be sick. So I accomplished that goal, which is awesome. I mean, my two most used tools on planet Earth are Codex and Claude Code. So getting sponsored by either Anthropic or OpenAI would be sick. The issue is I don't think they're going to do it because I talk smack about both of them. I'm like brutally honest about both of them. When some ChatGPT stuff sucks, I say ChatGPT stuff sucks. When Claude stuff sucks, I say Claude stuff sucks. And so I don't think they'd want to sponsor someone who is critical of both. So it is what it is. Does Apple ever sponsor? No, Apple doesn't sponsor anybody. Oh, what's the next YouTube video come? Next YouTube video. I think I will post tonight the next YouTube video. It's going to be Hermes agents new features. Hermes released a ton of new features over the last week. So I'm thinking about doing a Hermes rundown on all the latest Hermes agent features. Should we get into test number 4 of the Agent Olympics? Alex, can you tell if this is a scientific kind of ranking or some kind of subjectivation? You can repeat those results? I don't know, dude. I'm just live streaming and running tests. You tell me. Is this scientific or not? You tell me. I'm going on stream and I'm doing 5 tests with each agent. You tell me if it's scientific or not. You prefer now 5-5 over 4-6 and 4-7? Yes. Sup, Alex, just joined the new goal feature. Here's this. You guys want the secret to slash goal? You guys want the secret to slash goal? The secret is you have to meta prompt. You have to meta prompt. You can't just go to slash goal and tell it what to do. Can't do it. You need to first go to another LLM and say, hey, I want to do a slash goal around this. Here's everything you need to know about it. Write me a slash goal prompt. And then it writes the prompt for you. You can't write the prompt yourself. If you write the prompt yourself, it's not going to work. Instead of DM, send a supercharge. He always responds. It's not 19. There you go, 279. The issue is when people need back and forth. They need like me to respond, they to respond, me to respond, they to respond. Here's a little hint on how to interact with people who have a lot of people wanting their attention. Here's a little hint. And I heard this from someone else a while ago, so I'm not taking credit for this advice. But here's some advice. If you're dealing with someone who gets pinged 10,000 times a day, is being pulled in so many different directions, usually if they have some sort of platform, the only way you're going to get their attention and get what you want out of them is if whatever you say, you can make it so the response is a yes or a no. Right? If you go to them and they can tell it's going to be a back and forth 20 times, or you're giving them an ask where they have to do creative thinking and think of paragraphs and think of a whole ton of stuff, your odds of getting a response are near zero. But if you can go to them with a well thought out request, all the information they need to know, but still have it concise so they can read it quick and just give you a yes or a no, then you are 10,000 times more likely to get a reply. But if you come to me and you're like, hey, I want to make short form videos for you, and like that's all you say, and I go, okay, send me your portfolio, and they're like, oh, well, do you want it on your streams or do you want it in your videos? And you go, I want it in my streams. Oh, okay, well, I can do the editing, or I could do, now you're like, it's 20 back and forths, right? But if you come to me and you say, hey, I want to do your clips for you, I think you can get 10,000 more viewers if you clip your live stream, and here's 5 samples I clipped of your live stream, and here's 10 samples I clipped from other people's live streams. Feel free to post the ones down below. You pretty much have a 1,000% chance of getting a reply. You know what I'm saying? The issue is I put out a tweet that says, hey, I need clippers for my videos. I get literally 1,000 people in my DMs going, oh, I could be the clipper. And I go, okay, have you clipped before? Yeah, I have. Okay, can you send me an example? Yeah, do you want an example of this or that? And I go, that one. They go, okay, here's my partner. Can you hop on a call? At that point, block. I literally just block them. But if you come, you go, oh, I can clip for you. Here's an example. I already clipped your videos. Here's the sample I just sent you. It's in the Google Drive. It's going to cost you $50 a video. And here's the contract down below. Yes or no? You're going to get a response to that. You're going to get a response for that. But if it requires 50 back and forths and you ask for a Zoom call, hey, let's get on next week. How much do you cost? Oh, well, it depends. What's the package a month? $7,500. $7,500 for what? Oh, a bunch of videos. How many videos? 20. Okay, well, do I have to like send you? What do I do? Do I send you a recording? Oh, you send me the recording. It's like, I just block. So if you ever need to contact someone who has some sort of platform, make it yes or no. Make it yes or no. 2 Labs Tech got pinged about developing a tool integration for smart glasses. Your test going well. Should I pursue this? Yeah, it's going well. We have the even realities connected to the Claude code. Not only that, we now have the ring. I can now control my glasses with the ring. So I can be standing there and my hand down here on the ring, sending messages to Claude code, building things. You don't even know it. I'm looking you dead in the eye and I'm building stuff with Claude code. You have no idea. Because I'm down here on the ring, just friggin' ringing it up ringing it out the wazoo. You're talking to me. I'm not paying attention. I'm shipping. I'm ringing it out the wazoo. Can you see through our clothes right now? Hell yeah, you're all naked to me. Even realities make everyone naked. Everyone's naked. Who makes those glasses? Even realities. Chinese company. Wish Americans made this. Wish Americans made something like this. They don't, though. There's a couple, but they have cameras. Or they're like locked down. You can't edit or customize them. Make them customizable. America, if there's any Americans here that are hardware builders, you want a free billion-dollar idea, I'll give it to you right now. Make smart glasses with the screen in them that I can customize any way I want. If I want to integrate my OpenClaws, don't make them locked down. Why would you lock them down? Just make them customizable. Allow developers to go haywire on them. Charge $1,000. You'll sell 1 billion of them. Why is China the only one making open source stuff? Open source glass, open source models. Why is America? Why are we not doing open source stuff? I don't get it. What are we doing? Clear Logic 26 with a $10 donation. Alex, I haven't missed a video in 3 months. Pure gold. I was scared to open terminal on my MacBook Pro. Now I have a Mac Mini running a full AI lab because you have obsessed with AI. Let's go. That's all I want, baby. That's all I want. Clear Logic 26s. Clear Logic 26s in the house. This is all I want, is to turn people onto the beauty of AI. I want to turn people on the beauty of AI, show them the power, show them how they can be empowered. That's my goal for you guys. Empower you to go be like, oh, I can do anything I want. I can build a business with AI. That was my only goal with Creator Buddy. Show people you can build a business with AI. That was my only goal. What is /goal/ and meta prompting? Thank you for the donation, by the way. I appreciate that. Clear Logic. What is /goal meta prompting? So /goal, this is something people need to get. Alex got me into AI and AI agents. Obsessed now. Obsessed. Apparently that's the thing all the chicks are saying. Chicks of FinFam. What's the deal with this? Every chick I've talked to for the last month, they all go, oh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with that. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Did the female firmware get updated? And like how ChatGPT says goblin just 10,000 times more, the female got updated and they actually have like the system prompt makes them say obsessed more. I think God messed up the system prompt. What's going on there? Why does everyone say obsessed? That's the only obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Allicatales, don't get the latest update. Don't get the latest update. It breaks it like OpenClaw. You'll have to spin up an agent to fix your system prompt. /goal meta. Everyone listen up. Listen up close. /goal, very critical. This is going to be a new trend. This is going to come out across every AI tool out there. This is a trend moving forward. Every AI tool out there is going to have this. /goal. It's basically giving your AI agent a overarching mission. Rather than giving them a prompt, which is you're telling them to get an action, you're giving them a mission. And they work as long as they need to accomplish this mission. So say I give a mission, build a game, build a 3D third-person looter shooter game that's multiplayer and has absolutely beautiful graphics. It'll start building it, and what it'll do is it'll spin up another agent, a second agent, to check in on that first agent to see if they accomplish the goal. So it keeps them on track, and they can work hours, they can work days. This is coming to, it came to Hermes, it came to Codex, it's going to come to OpenClaw guaranteed. It's going to come to every agent. Right now, it is in Codex. You should use it in Codex. But it's also just came to Hermes as well. Video on how to do it in Hermes later today. Turn on notifications down below. Do agree, so addictive 5.5. Consider going on the $200 plan. You got to go on the $200 plan for OpenAI. They give you so much usage. Nate Wish, 20 memberships. Nate Wish, 20 memberships. Let's go. Nate Wish in the house. Nate Wish in the house. Just make 3 clips and tag me. Here's what I really want is short. If someone can do this for me, shorts from my videos, or even if they're not from my videos, where I can just send you a 60-second clip and it's a banger short I can post on Instagram. That's what I'm looking for. Right now, the state of AI content on Instagram is a bunch of people doing undisclosed shills for Higgsfield. That's all of AI content on Instagram right now. Find any AI account on Instagram, it's just undisclosed shills for Higgsfield. That's all it is. So if I go on there with actually useful content on AI, on how to build stuff and do cool things, instant million followers. But I need someone to edit the videos and basically make them. Make it easy for me. If you got a clip for me, I can edit it for you. You used to edit for big timers, says Swizz HD. Swizz HD, do you have a Twitter? Do you have an X? DM me on Twitter. Cyber City, Cyber Rob, $4.99. Thanks for our convo on Friday. Love the content. Thanks for your advice. I appreciate it. Cyber City Rob is in the Vibe Coding Academy. Link down below. Link down below. Every AI influencer is sponsor maxing. Yeah. I think it's the biggest mistake. I think it is so easy to make the largest bag ever in AI content right now. There's never been so much money as there is in AI right now, in AI content. And so you see all these kind of second and third grade creators just taking sponsors from everyone, right? Higgsfield, scam company. Everyone knows it's a scam company. People still take recommendations for them. It takes sponsors to recommend them. Here's the deal. I'm a believer in sponsorships. I think you should be able, as a creator, taking sponsorships is one of the best ways to monetize. We are just in a world right now in AI where there are so many scams, like Higgsfield. Like they have plans they call unlimited, then you use it and you're like locked down and it doesn't work, right? As an AI creator, you should be very, very selective. If you're taking sponsorships from tools, recommending them, and you don't use them, you're misleading your audience, right? You're recommending Higgsfield. You're damn not using Higgsfield. You know you're not using Higgsfield. You know it's a scam. You know it's having people do undisclosed shills. You've ruined your reputation as a creator. Always think in long term. Always think in long term. You don't need the short term $20,000 bag from Higgsfield. You don't need the short term $20,000 bag from Hostinger when you don't use Hostinger to host your agent. If you have one video where you say, hey, use Hostinger to host your agents, and then your next video you're showing people how to set it up on your Mac, you say, oh, I'm using it on Mac Studio, they don't trust you anymore. You know what I'm saying? So if you're getting a content creation, you just don't sponsorship Max. Don't sponsorship Max. It's you're sacrificing your reputation. There's no need to be selective. I got a sponsorship with NVIDIA. That's a sick company to do a sponsorship with. Once every couple months, I do a sponsorship, and it's with companies like NVIDIA. $19.99. I have my OpenClaw and Hermes hosted locally on my Mac and have wondering if you think it's worth to get another Mac for Hermes. They work great together right now. What would another Mac change? You can run multiple Hermes and OpenClaws on one device. You don't need multiple devices. You don't need, you could, I use multiple devices, but you need to get in a place where you have a reason to be using multiple devices. PDMRA 360. It doesn't sound like you have a use case. It sounds like you're kind of searching for use cases. And that's fine. Search for use cases. There's nothing wrong with trying to find reasons to buy more hardware. The issue you run into is if you actually buy more hardware and you don't have the use cases and they just sit there and do nothing. So plan ahead first, right? Maybe you go to ChatGPT and you say, hey, I have Hermes running on a Mac Studio. I'm thinking about buying a second Mac Studio. What can I do with two Mac Studios? What use cases do they unlock? What I'm doing is I got a second Mac Studio that's running like 4 local models at the same time, all scraping the web together. I can't do that on my main driving machine because that would slow it down too much. So I needed a second device. China is backed by government, unlimited money. So why does that mean America can't make open source things? Why do you have to have unlimited money to build a pair of smart glasses that you can build your own apps on? Why do you need why do you need unlimited money to make a pair of smart glasses that connect to your terminal on your computer so you can do anything you want? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you need unlimited money to do that? I don't understand that. Love your glasses. I'm obsessed. Obsessed equals all I think about is AI. I mean, I'm obsessed. I just feel like all I'm hearing every day is obsessed, 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 obsessed. If you got a clip for me, I can edit for you. All right, Swizz, I got a clip for you. I'm going to send it to you. Just did 1,300 miles drive Austin to Las Vegas, all full self-driving. Did videos on it. Thanks to you, work on my long-form content. Love you, my guy. Thank you, Cyber Rob. I can't wait to see that video. Let me know when you put that up. Send me a message somehow, somewhere, when you put that video up so I can watch it. I just DM'd you, says Swizz HD. All right, I got a clip for you. I'll send it to you. Those glasses have a camera built in? No, I didn't want glasses with a camera built in because I don't want them to watch me while I poop. All right, here we go. Test. So we're through 3 tests. We're going to do the 4th test here. Right now in the leads, Hermes on Opus. Dead last, Hermes on ChatGPT. OpenClaw on both ChatGPT and Opus. Piling up the rear. So let's do this. I have test number 4. Let's do test number 4. Here we go. Test number 4. Making sure my stuff is clear. Okay. All right. Here we go. Test number 4. You guys ready for test number 4 for the AI Agent Olympics? Produce a beautiful information-dense infographic answering the question, how has the AI coding agent landscape evolved from 2022 to today? Requirements: do real web research first, cover key products, funding rounds, capability milestones, timelines of major leagues, current market leaders, open versus closed split, output a single PNG or SVG file at least 1,200 wide, designed to be screenshot shared, must include timeline visual, cited sources, and design quality matters. We're going to give this to every one of my agents. Boom. 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 They have to do research on the AI agent marketplace, all the AI agents out there, who's out there, who the players are, what their biggest features are, and build an entire infographic based on that. It's going to OpenClaw with ChatGPT and Opus, and Hermes with ChatGPT and Opus, and we're going to see who is the best. Higgsfield is something you really don't need to know anything about. Bunch of scammers. At some stage, would you mind addressing the growing number of agents built into Claude desktop app Claude Code? Are the advantages of OpenClaw being eroded by the LLM creators? No. Claude Code and OpenClaw are not competitors. Claude Code's a coding tool. Yes, you technically can use it as an agent to do different things, but you can't compare OpenClaw to Claude Code or Codex. OpenClaw is open source and customizable. Same thing with Hermes. You can build any systems you want. You can power them by any models you want. You can do multi-agent setups where they interact with each other and engage with each other and have shared memories. There's no shared memory between Codex and Claude Code. They are closed source, closed garden coding tools, Claude Code and Codex. OpenClaw and Hermes are open source, customizable agent harnesses. You can do whatever you want. They're very different things. You can't compare them. There is literally, I want to make this clear as day. I want to make this as clear as day. There is no feature Claude can add right now to any of its products that will make it a competitor to OpenClaw. There's not a single feature Claude can add to Cowork or Code right now. Not a single feature they can add that will make it an OpenClaw competitor. Nothing. There's nothing they can add. That's like saying, what can Brendan Fraser do to compete with Jason Tatum at basketball? Right? There's nothing Brendan Fraser can do right now to compete with Jason Tatum in basketball. It's like they show a clip of Brendan Fraser dribbling a basketball. This is what happens. Here, let me give you the perfect comparison. Every time Claude adds a feature like browser use to their tool, every nincompoop on Twitter quote tweets and goes, "Oh, OpenClaw is dead, OpenClaw is dead, OpenClaw is dead." It's as if those people found a clip of like Brendan Fraser dribbling a basketball and goes, "Oh, Michael Jordan's cooked. Michael Jordan's over. You guys are Michael Jordan fans? Jason Tatum's dribbling a ball now. Or Brendan Fraser's dribbling a ball now. And you like Michael Jordan?" Imagine spending time watching Michael Jordan when Brendan Fraser's dribbling a basketball right now. There is nothing Claude can add to be an OpenClaw competitor. Nothing. They are two different products in every single way. One is a closed source, closed garden coding tool. The other is an open source, open garden general agent. Until I can plug in my local Quen36 and customize the way Claude Code thinks and have it work across my devices, and it's not going to Anthropic servers, and I can edit the system prompt, then they're two different tools and they're not competitors. The only competitor to OpenClaw is Hermes. That's the only competitor. What are your thoughts on using Hermes as orchestrator, OpenClaw as hands, Codex as coder, and the 11 Labs? I think it's great. I think it totally works. Anything Anthropic related, code, co-work, desktop app, anything. Things can compare without being the same. Yeah, I mean, technically, I can compare Brendan Fraser to Michael Jordan. Technically, I can compare them. You're right. Technically, I can compare this piece of paper to the poop in my toilet. Technically, yes, I can compare them. Oh, that's white, that's brown, right? Technically, I can, but it doesn't make them the same or anything remotely similar. Let's see how the agent race is doing. Pi is the best. Use that with Hermes. Okay. Where are we at? All right. And GPT and Hermes, who is in dead last place by a mile. Hermes model. Dead. Let's see how Jason's doing. I'll research first. Working. Command which Chromium. What is this? Now it's gone. I'll research first, then build as a design SVG and export to PNG. I'll keep it screenshot friendly and put citations in the footer of the graphic. All right. How's Henry doing? Henry's working. How's Hermes doing? Hermes is working. Hermes on Claude is working. Henry on Opus is working. Hermes on Opus and Henry on Opus are doing stuff. Hermes on ChatGPT decided to croak. Hermes on GPT decided to croak. All right, I guess we have to fix this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to have the other Hermes. Well, the other Hermes is working. Well, it's got to wait. It's got to wait. Because the other thing, I'll research first. What's Jason doing? So Jason's OpenClaw on ChatGPT, who's currently in third place. What are we doing here, OpenClaw on ChatGPT? Why aren't we getting updates? OpenClaw on Opus gives me a ton of updates. What's Hermes doing? Hermes is working. Hermes and Opus is working. I like these updates. The communication's great. No communication from OpenClaw and ChatGPT. Zero communication. Zero communication. I'll research it. Okay, are you researching? Henry's still working. That's OpenClaw and Opus. My Hermes on GPT does good for the most part. Currently, Hermes on ChatGPT is in dead last place by a country mile. Building a GUI for normies, would you build such a platform with OpenClaw or Hermes as the backbone? It depends. Are you going to be updating it with every OpenClaw update? Because if you are, it's going to break. OpenClaw breaks on every single update. You think super agents like OpenClaw and Hermes, Claude Code, Paperclip are the future? Can you talk about these super agent setups in your awesome videos? Do I think super agents like OpenClaw, Hermes, Claude Code, and Paperclip are the future? I'm not a believer in Paperclip. I'm not a believer in products where the idea is you have like 40 agents with different system prompts, and one has the marketing system prompt, and the other has the product system prompt, and the other has the designer system prompt, and the other has this system prompt, and you just have 40 system prompts for 40 different agents. I go back and forth on having buying into the future of agents is the exact structure of like a company. I go back and forth on it because I'm building out Henry Intelligent Machines right now, and it's going to be a business builder, a company builder. And I go back and forth on like, do you want to have a designer agent, engineer agent, product manager agent, and they're all just agents with different system prompts, and everything you do, it has to decide which agent to give it to, and there's 4,000 different system prompts. Is that the way AI should be? Is that what AI is? Is that the ideal experience because it feels good and we've all had fantasies about having a bunch of employees we can boss around? Is that the only reason we go with that paradigm, is just because we all have fantasies about bossing people around, so we want 40 agents with different system prompts to boss around? I want to believe in Paperclip. I like the visual office thing. Right. Do we only want visual offices because it feels like a video game? Or do we want visual offices because there's actually a benefit to it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying it all. I'm trying it visual offices. I'm trying it all. I'm not 100% sure. My guy missed my $10 cue. My bad. My bad. Sorry, Danny Fresh. I get caught up. My iMac Pro and MacBook Pro are both overbuilt 2017, but I have Intel. So I need to upgrade something. Upgrade the MacBook Pro to MacBook Air so I have the portability first before I go headless MacBook MBM. What's an MBM? MBM at the office with iMac Pro. Woo! A lot of different MacBooks in there. My iMac Pro and MacBook Pro are both built. This is like a MacBook tongue twister right here. Are both overbuilt heaven. So I need to upgrade the MacBook Pro to MacBook Air so I have the portability first. What is your goal? What is your goal? Danny Fresh. And first of all, I agree with Swizz. Danny, you look great. You look fantastic, Danny. You look fantastic. Keep it up. Oh, MacBook Mini. What the hell's a MacBook Mini? MacBook Mini. MacBook Mini? What's a MacBook Mini? That doesn't exist. You mean Mac Mini? I don't know. Whatever. If you're trying to do agent stuff, you want to do agent stuff, and you want to get a really powerful hardware, I don't think there's any point in buying expensive MacBook Pros. I think MacBook Pro is the best laptop, but I don't think there's any point in getting like the $8,000 MacBook Pro with like 128 gigs of memory. I think that's pointless. If you're trying to max out compute for an agent, just get a Mac Studio or a DGX Spark or whatever. You're paying, by getting the really good MacBook Pros with tons of compute, you're paying a premium for the portable form factor. There's no benefit to having a portable supercomputer. There's no benefit. Don't pay the premium for a portable supercomputer. Buy a really good Mac Studio or desktop or whatever the hell you want. Then buy a really cheap node, right? So a MacBook Neo, perfect example, or a MacBook Air that can then screen share or remote control your really powerful desktop. That's what I do. I mean, I got a MacBook Pro, but it's like the cheapest MacBook Pro. And then I have a bunch of Mac Studios. I just remote in using Workbench. I use Workbench and I use Jump Desktop to remote in. And you get all the same stuff. You don't need an $8,000 MacBook Pro. I think buying the $8,000 MacBook Pro is just showmanship. There's no need. There's no point. You're paying a huge premium because you can get a 128 gig Mac Studio for like a few $1,000s, but instead you're going to pay like $7,000 for it in laptop form. That doesn't make any sense. You don't need to take that on the go. Thank you for the $10 donation, Danny Fresh. Danny Fresh, looking fresh. Ooh, I like this now. StreamYard grays out the comment after you've clicked on it. A while back, my favorite moment was in ChatGPT and Rapper said Codex CLI ain't working. I'm switching to Claude Code CLI. Yeah, that was something. That's when we were testing like 5.4. We were testing 5.4 and it could just not figure out how to build anything. So it just gave up and said, I'll use Claude Code. All right, where are we at? We're still working. Henry's still working. What's Hermes doing? We're almost done. 9 out of 10. Done. Hermes on Opus is the first one to finish. And Hermes and Opus is currently in the lead. What's Jason doing? Yes, I started web search. Working. All right, he's still working. GPT means is still dead. Still dead. Hermes model. All right. Should we rate? Should we just go? I kind of want to wait till a couple of the others are done so we can do some comparisons. Let's wait till at least one of the others, Henry or Jason, which is OpenClaw on ChatGPT, is done. But I mean, just from the preview, it's looking pretty good. Just from the preview, it's looking pretty good. The F is paperclip. I tried it. It felt cool. But was I really, for the cost and the tokens, was I getting better results? I don't know. I didn't buy. I thought paperclip was cool at first. Then I don't know. I also feel weird. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is why none of these AI people like me. So I'll make a criticism, and that one criticism will turn them off. Even if I say nice things nonstop over and over for months and months and months, the moment I say one criticism, it's like, okay, I hate you. Can't say one criticism. People in AI have such thin skins and so much ego, but I'm going to say it anyway. It'll probably piss them off, but whatever. Who do you got winning? Let me say this part first, and I'll say who I got winning the NBA championship. I'm not in love with tools, marketing strategies being go in every reply section of every tweet saying, have you used my tool yet? Have you used my tool yet? My tool's the best. Have you used my tool yet? My tool's the best. And like I see that from Paperclip. I see it in a lot of AI tools like tweets. The Paperclip guy will be in the reply section. Oh, use Paperclip. Try Paperclip. Paperclip dominates this. Paperclip's way better. Hermes also kind of does this to a point where like every tweet on OpenClaw, I go to the reply section and it's like, why use an OpenClaw? Use Hermes, use Hermes, use Hermes. And it's like, if the tool was good enough, which I think Hermes is good enough, you don't need to go in every reply section attacking anyone who talks about the other tool. Like that's happened multiple times where I'll mention OpenClaw and there'll be like 20 replies. Well, use Hermes. Why are you using OpenClaw? Shut up. I'm talking about OpenClaw. If the tool was so much better, I'd be talking about Hermes or Paperclip. And Hermes is great. Hermes is just as good as OpenClaw. The Hermes army doesn't need to reply to every tweet I mention OpenClaw saying, well, use Hermes instead. Use Hermes. If I wanted to use Hermes instead, I'd use Hermes instead. I'm putting out a Hermes video later today. I'm a Hermes fan. You don't need to get angry at me every time I mention OpenClaw. Every time I mention OpenClaw, the Hermes army comes to the reply section, goes, Hermes, 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 Hermes. When I mention Hermes, there's no OpenClaw army going, OpenClaw, you got to use Open. Because the people using OpenClaw are just using OpenClaw. Why are the Hermes people coming in my reply section crying about Hermes every time I mention OpenClaw? It's like the people that talk smack on live streams. I don't got time to talk smack about people on live streams. I'm busy getting work done, doing things, pushing the ball forward. We don't got time. We keep it moving. We keep it moving. We keep it grooving. Just build. Don't tell me about Hermes in my replies. Just build. Just build. Ani Silly Me, member for a month. Can you please make the local model recommendation video you mentioned with Hermes GP? Would love to understand. Well, Ani Silly Me, I got good news for you. Ani Silly Me. I'm going to make that video. Guaranteed. Because that's the sponsorship video I'm doing with NVIDIA. NVIDIA reached out to me and said, hey, can we do a video on Hermes and local models? They just want the word out there about Hermes and local models. I'm not even shilling anything. They just want people to know about Hermes and local models. So that's the video. So that's coming. About a week and a half. You'll get it. Guaranteed. Out of all the videos that are guaranteed to come out, this one's the most guaranteed to come out. This one's the most guaranteed to come out. Why does it matter? Use what you enjoy and like it. It's crazy, dude. There's so much tribalism. There's so much tribalism, man. I talk about OpenClaw. All the Hermes people are in the reply. Hermes, 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 Hermes. I talk about Codex, Claude Code people, and they're like, Claude. I talk about Claude Code. Oh, Codex. Who cares? Just use whatever tool. I talk about OpenAI. I get the Claude people and the replies, oh, you're getting paid by OpenAI. I talk about Claude, the OpenAI people getting the replies, oh, you're getting paid by Claude. That's like the number one indicator that someone has low intellect nowadays is if you talk about something they don't like, they accuse you being paid by whoever they don't like. You talk about Codex, oh, you're getting paid by OpenAI. You talk about Claude Code, oh, you're getting paid by Anthropic. You talk about how you love Kiwis, oh, you're paid by Big Kiwi. You talk about how you bought a Mac Studio, oh, Apple must be giving this guy a check. It's like, and it's not just like with tech, it's with everything. Everything. You can't make any more good faith arguments on anything anymore. Because the moment you make a good faith argument, someone comes out, oh, well, you're getting paid by them. What? It's like instantly low IQ. Okay, I'm cutting you out. When you can't think of an argument, you just go, oh, you're getting paid by them. By the way, I'm getting very much into kiwis. I've been eating a lot of kiwis lately. Very underrated fruit kiwis. Very underrated fruit kiwis. And I'm not getting paid by Big Kiwi. $9.99. Then we're going to go back into the agents to see how they're doing. OpenClaw shouldn't let a contributor suggest a new feature unless they fix 5 bugs. Here's where Hermes is beating OpenClaw. It seems that every OpenClaw release is just a hodgepodge of random updates. And they just also happen to break everything. But even besides that, it seems like OpenClaw is just like, here's 40,000 different updates coming out today that have absolutely nothing to do with each other. And then Hermes, they do like updates every few days. And they're always like, it seems like they're focused. It seems like they're focused updates. Like they like, you know, here's our UI update and here's our this update. Like it seemed like there's like a theme to them. Like they're thematically tied together and they work. Like that's Kiwis are just GPT wrappers. What? I love kiwis. I just don't like peeling them. Kiwis so good. I have a kiwi in my garden and it's pumping. Kiwis are great. Kiwis are very underrated fruit. Big Kiwi bought Cybertruck Rob as Cybertruck. Someone in FinFam got me into kiwis. Someone in FinFam got, I forget who. Whoever got me into kiwis, stand up. All this channel is anymore. Big Kiwi hype. Why is that like, it's so weird. You can't have opinions anymore. And the moment you have any sort of opinion on the internet, everyone who disagrees with your opinion comes out and is like, oh, you're getting paid by them. You're just a shill. You're getting paid by them, you shill. Like no one can have opinions anymore. New research seems to be organized and it certainly does seem that way. Is it helping you sleep better? No. That's what I asked. I've been having trouble sleeping. And so people are like, oh, eat kiwis before bed. No. I bought an 8 sleep. My 8 sleep comes from, I'm willing to try anything to get better sleep. I'm willing to try anything other than sleeping pills. Can't do sleeping pills. Can't do sleeping pills. You get addicted, ruins your sleep forever. Can't get addicted to sleeping pills. I'm willing to try literally anything except for sleeping pills to get better sleep. Other than working way too hard. I'm not willing to stop working way too hard. Do you have a problem falling asleep? I fall asleep so easily. Falling asleep has never been an issue for me. It's staying asleep's the issue. I fall asleep like that, but then I wake up 100 times during the night. I got her eating kiwis. Wife happy apart from exploding. Does kiwi give you diarrhea? Bananas before bed is supposed to induce vivid dreams. I don't have any issue falling asleep. Do you have a good schedule? I go to sleep at 10:30, wake up at 6:30 every day. 10:30 to 6:30. Try THC, CBD. No, I'm not a believer in weed. Do you take magnesium at night? I have been the last week or so. I'm trying everything. I'm trying magnesium. I'm trying kiwis. I'm trying everything. Try orexin inhibitor. I don't know what an orexin inhibitor is, but it doesn't sound like it's something I want to try, to be honest with you. I don't know what an orexin inhibitor is, but I don't want my orexins inhibited. I'd like my orexins to be uninhibited, to be quite honest with you. No idea what that is, but I'm not inhibiting my orexins. I'm going to be honest. Magnesium. I got magnesium glycinate, magnesium citrate, magnesium, whatever. Magnesium at the wazoo. Coitus is a natural sleep enhancer. Congrats on the sex, man. Melatonin sucks. I tried melatonin. Melatonin knocks me out, but I don't have any issue knocking out. But I always wake up in the night after I take melatonin. Tart cherry juice, I tried it. Again, knocks me out, doesn't keep me asleep. THC ruins REM. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a believer in CBD, THC. I'm not going to say, I get too many people angry. I make an amazing sleep tea mix with a bunch of natural stuff, makes me fall. I have no issue falling asleep. The issue is staying asleep. Not taking meth is good for sleep. I don't take meth, so I'm one step ahead of you there. Stop giving me recommendations on how to fall asleep. I don't have any issue falling asleep. The moment my head touches the pillow, I'm asleep. The issue is staying asleep. Everything you guys are suggesting stop giving me recommendations to fall asleep. Ask Bill Cosby. Again, I don't have any issues falling asleep. Bill will help me fall asleep. I have no issue falling asleep. What don't you guys understand? All right, let's see where we're at. All right, so Jason is done. Jason is OpenClaw on ChatGPT. Hermes is done. Hermes is Hermes on Opus. Henry, you done? Kiwi has vitamin C, which is a diuretic, which means you're going to wake up to pee. Really? I have had a lot more pressure in my groinal region to pee the last couple of nights since I started eating kiwis. Is that what's going on here? So is kiwi good for sleep or bad for sleep? What's going on here? Need a better bed and mattress and pillow? No, trust me, I bed maxed years ago. I got the top of line everything. Top of line mattress, top of line pillow, top of line blanket. My bed is as comfortable as it gets. I promise you right now, out of all the 400 people on this stream, I have a more comfortable bed than all of you. Guaranteed. My bed is so comfortable. It's unbelievable. Henry's done. All right, we ready? So here we go. Test number 4. We're going to put them up together. We're going to see each agent. Here we go. Hey, it appears GPT-Mies is broken. Keep saying, we'll have one Hermes fix the other. All right. So here's the test. We had each agent go and do research on all the AI agents out there and build an infographic. So it researched that. I got an 8 sleep coming this weekend. 8 sleep coming on Friday. 4 hours of sleep at night, Alex. Studying in AI and building. I'll sleep when I die. Yeah, but I want those 4 hours to be high quality sleep. I walk a few miles with a heavy ghetto blaster. What does that mean? Did I just say something bad? Should I not have said that out loud? I don't know what that means. Should I not have said that? That seems like something I shouldn't have said. Cold room might help sleep. My room's as cold as the North Pole. I had same issue. I use earplug. I've tried earplugs. I've tried face mask. I can't get over the feeling of things in and around my head. I can't get over the feeling of things in my ears and on my face. Can't do it. Hate it. I hate the feeling of things on my face and in my face. Hate it. Just thug it out. All right, might do that. How would you compare Ruffalo to OpenClaw? What the hell is a Ruffalo, Nate Wish? What the hell is a Ruffalo? Ruffalo. What are we talking? Because you donated $20, Nate Wish, I'm going to go and Google Ruffalo. Ruffalo. Welcome to Ruffalo, your intelligent workflow automation assistant powered by AI models with MCP tool integration for search analysis and workflow execution. I hit the enter button and it looks like every other AI tool on planet Earth. I don't know, man. I tried Mark Ruffalo. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what a Mark Ruffalo is. The leading agent orchestration platform for Claude. Deploy intelligent as 40,000 stars. Deploy intelligent multi-agent swarms, coordinate autonomous workflows, and build conversational AI systems. Features enterprise-grade architecture, self-learning swarm intelligence. Damn it. 1 second. I got to log into ChatGPT. We logging in the ChatGPT here. We logging in so I can get the other agent to work off. I got to type in my little code. 1 second. I don't know about Mark Ruffalo, man. Not sure about that. Not sure about Mark Ruffalo. Let me now close this page. All right, let's see. Did I log in? All right. Tell me when he approved. Approved. All right. Not sure. Thank you for the $20 donation, though. I appreciate that. Meditation. I got to get back to meditation. Meditation did help me in the past. I got to get back to meditation. I kind of let go of it. I got to get back to it. Look into NRF2 synergizers for the best sleep ever. I don't know about that one, man. Like you just rolled, I think it's best with Mark Ruffalo leaks, but Mao is the best. You know there are professionals in this area. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. All right, let's see how the agents did. Let's see, is Jason fixed? Or GPT means, are you there? GPT means, is GPT means fixed? Is GPT means fixed? Nope. Sync token for shit. I just messaged GPT me's again and same message. GPT me's might have given up on the race, to be quite honest with you. Hermes on GPT might have given up on the race. All right. Let's go into it. It's a separate profile, its own auth.json. Well, what did you think, Hermes, this was? All right, let's look at the graphics. Is this popping up? Maybe I'll just download it. Save as. This is Hermes Opus. Save. Let's see. This is save as. This is OpenClaw Opus. Save. And then this is Jason is OpenClaw ChatGPT. Save. All right. You guys ready? Try it again. All right. You there? Come on. GPT me's. Yes, I'm here. All right. We'll allow GPT me's to give this a shot. Dead last place. We can't allow them to give up. There we go. All right. Let's see the results of the race. Let's see test number 4, test number 4, test number 4. Here we go. You ready for the first infographic? I'm not going to tell you who made it, even though it's on the screen. Whatever. All right. This is the first infographic. This is an infographic on the latest AI agents. I'm going to have you guys rate it 1 to 10. So let's take a look at what we got here. Latest AI agents. The AI coding agent landscape. Cursor ARR 2 billion. Anysphere valuation 29 billion. SWE bench verified. Market from a code completion plugin to an autonomous engineer. Okay, so it has the timeline where everything came out, Codex in May, Replit in March. This is nice. This is a good timeline. It's readable. It's just small on your screen, but it's readable. It's readable. Don't say it's unreadable. It's readable. Valuations exploded as benchmarks blew past 80%. So it came up with its own narrative, which is pretty interesting. Around this 80% benchmark thing, the benchmark that broke 80%, GPT 5.5. Oh, it says which ones are open source and closed source. That's pretty sick. This is a pretty good graphic. All right, before you rate it at 1 out of 10, let me just show you what the other ones look like. So this is this one. I think it's pretty good. Let me pull up another one. Let's see what you think about this one. Rate this infographic. They list the sources like you asked. I'll have to open that up again. Here's another one. So here's another one. From complete to autonomy. How AI coding agents rewrote the developer stack at a glance. Okay, so that's the data there. I think the timeline's better formatted, but it doesn't give you the exact dates. But it's cleaner. Has all the funding rounds here. First one was better. So it's better or not? What do you guys think? Is this one better or the last one? It has the SWE bench, how SWE bench has done better. The leaders are concentrated. The long tail is open. GitHub Copilot. What? Windsurf? There's no, this Claude code, is Cursor beating Claude Code and GitHub Copilot's dominating? Is that a thing? Sources at the bottom. Last one's better. First one's better. All right. Here's a big test. You want a big test? I'm curious what you guys think about this one. Here we go. First one's better. What do people say? First one or second one? First one or second one? First one or second one? First one's better. Visually, I like the first one. Confused by your hair. I told you I shampooed 2 days ago. I still got shampoo hair. Too fluffy. Too fluffy. Claude, make this one better. No mistakes. The first one was better. So it's better or not. It lists sources like you asked. Claude default UI is always good. 8. That's legit. Show third one. All right, let's show the third one. Seems like people like the first one better. Here's the third one. From autocomplete to autonomous pull requests. Your cortisol is spiking. That is why you're waking up. Third one sucks. First one. Show third one. First one cleaner. This one's better. Xeon likes this one. Nah, 2. Third one sucks. All right. We'll go back to the first one. I'll tell you who's who. I think people liked this one the most. I think this is the one people like. This one's kind of boring, cluttered. 1, then 2. First one's better. I think people like this one the most. Is that right? It had the dates in there. Nice clean timeline. Valuations exploded. Benchmarks that broke 80%. Sources at the bottom. Is this the one people liked? Rated 1 to 10. Rated 1 to 10 right now. Yeah, that's the best one. Rated 1 to 10. There's no other AI channel that's giving you those types of references. Like, let's just put it out. All right. We also have our first short. Andrew Burris sent us a short. You guys got to rate this short. The question is, do I hire Andrew Burris? Here we go. Real quick, we're gonna take a brief detour into should I hire Andrew Burris as my shorts editor? Here we go. This is gonna be our first time watching this together. Damn it. To share system audio, how do I gotta do a setting to make the audio work? It says system audio. Okay. Here we go. Your browser's lost connection to your screen share audio. Try sharing your screen again. Why can't I share the audio? Share system audio. To share the system audio, open system settings and allow system audio recording only for ChatGPT Atlas. Open system settings. Okay, I got it. I got it. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. Open. I'm just going to hope this works without me having to reset it. I'm just going to hope this works without me having to reset it. Share. All right, here we go. Tell me if you guys can hear this. Jason McNabb, I sent you an email and maybe using new Nemotron Omni to watch your videos and pull important clips. It'll probably take a setup. All right, let me know if you hear it. Before I edit your shorts, I'd have to know whether the output should be boxes or briefs. All right, here we go. Can you hear this? Let's just put it out there. And that wasn't just an NBA reference. That was a perfect NBA reference. I think that's what Anthropic's going to do right now. They're going to tank like the Spurs. They can't release a new model for a little bit. They're making the models a little stupider. Limitations are going down. They're tanking. They're rebuilding. It's going to be like... Damn it! You can't hear it? A couple years. So they can get Wembanyama, so they can get Harper, Castle, Vassell. They had to tank a few years to rebuild. Their Wembanyama is $50 billion of GPUs from Amazon. Their Castle is $100 billion of TPUs from Google, and they're going to come back and boom, they're going to be the 2 seed in the West, right? Thunder's going to be OpenAI, maybe Sam Altman, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder fans love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The people working at OpenAI love Sam Altman, but from the outside in, people are going, yo, he's flopping all over the place. He's drawing fouls. He's taking cheap shots. And Anthropic will come back, and then they'll go up against the OpenAI in the Western Conference Finals. Maybe Jokic is Elon. I feel like Jokic could be Elon, right? Kind of elite at everything. But lately it's like, dude, you distracted by something? You distracted by your horses? What's going on? He had the glory days. He had that championship. But what's been going on lately? Last few versions of Grok kind of missed the mark. Last few versions of Nuggets kind of missed the mark. Then you talk shit about Jokic. What happens? His brothers come out and start trying to beat you up. You talk shit about Elon, the ex-fanboys come and try to get you, right? One more time. There's no other AI channel that's giving you those types of references. Like, let's just put it out there. And that wasn't just an NBA reference. That was a perfect NBA reference. I think that's what Anthropic's going to do right now. They're going to tank like the Spurs. They can't release a new model for a little bit. They're making the models a little stupider. Limitations are going down. They're tanking. They're rebuilding. It's going to be like when the Spurs take a couple years so they can get Wembanyama, so they can get Harper, Castle, Vassell. They had to tank a few years to rebuild. Their Wembanyama is $50 billion of GPUs from Amazon. Their Castle is $100 billion of TPUs from Google. And they're going to come back and boom, they're going to be the 2 seed in the West, right? Thunder's going to be OpenAI. maybe Sam Altman, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder fans love Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The people working at OpenAI love Sam Altman, but from the outside in, people are going, yo, he's flopping all over the place. He's drawing fouls. He's taking cheap shots. And Anthropic will come back, and then, you know, they'll go up against the OpenAI in the Western Conference Finals. Maybe Jokic is Elon. I feel like Jokic could be Elon, right? Kind of elite at everything, but lately it's like, dude, are you distracted by something? You distracted by your horses? What's going on? You had the glory days, you had that championship, but what's been going on lately? Last few versions of Grok kind of missed the mark. Last few versions of Nuggets kind of missed the mark. Then you talk shit about Jokic, what happens? His brothers come out and start trying to beat you up. You talk shit about Elon, the ex-fanboys come and try to get you, right? All right, so that's a minute and a half. That was a minute and a half long. What do I hire him? Here's the issue. I think the edit's fantastic. The edit's fantastic. Like, it's edited really well. He picked great clips. The issue is it doesn't, like, if you're in the Fin Fam and you're like, you know what's up, like, for us, this is great. Like, anyone who watches the streams, it's great. But if you don't know me or anything I talk about, like, what's the hook of the video? The hook of the video is there's no other AI channel that's giving you these types of references. Scroll, right? If you don't know who I am, and the first words you hear, there's no other AI channel making these types of references, you're scrolling away, right? Because you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. That first second needs to be like, oh, I need to watch this, you know? But the edit's good, so I feel like I got to hire him because the edit's good. The editing itself is good, but is this the type of video I think would perform well on Instagram or YouTube Shorts? No, I don't think it would perform well. This is the type of clip that a clipper would post on their own. Yeah, right. This is like the type of clip where it's like you see Alex Finn fan clips. You'd see something like this. But I'm trying to put shorts out there on Instagram and YouTube that get new people in, that bring people in. Who did this? I want to hire. This is Andrew Burst. Don't hire them. I'm hiring them. That it was too fast-paced and had too many distractions in the background. I actually don't mind it. Like, that's the way people's brains work in 2026. You need distractions. You need crazy things going on. My issue with it's the narrative. I don't think the narrative brings people in the first few seconds. New people have no idea who I am or anything like that. Just ask him to add a hook. I thought it was too long. Yeah, it might have been a little too long. You probably cut it down by 30% to bring it down to a minute. This is a clip for the stream channel. Yeah, this would be a good clip for the stream channel. This would be a good clip for the stream channel. Is Andrew Burris in the house? Where's Andrew Burris at? Is he on the stream right now? Is he in the chat? I think it's a really good clip. It doesn't accomplish the goal I'm trying to accomplish, but I thought it was good work. He has the base level talent. He just needs the feedback from you. Yeah, I agree. It distracts the basketball. Lots of fast action with slow talking of AI. I actually don't have any issue with that. I think if this was for like my streams channel, if I made a second channel for like streams, I think it would bang. Half screen with your face, half with the clips. Yeah, that might be a better strategy. If my face was bigger and took up half the screen, that might be a better strategy. All right. Let's rate the agent work. Let's rate the agent work. This will attract so many people with the finals going on right now. It needs a better hook, though. It would attract people if the hook was better. Is he FinFam member? I think so. Needs Subway Surfers in the background. Yeah, right. Everyone's fried. Yeah, he said it before. It's too FinFam adjacent. It's too long. With some guidance, he'd do well. Hire him. All right. Andrew Burris. Andrew Burris. We'll give him a little bit more guidance. We'll give him good for yeah, it was good for I was impressed. Yeah, there's no beginning. There's no hook. All right, let's rate these infographics from the agents. So this one is, I think this is the one people like the most. And I think I agree. This is Hermes on Opus. This was Hermes on Opus. So let's rate it. Where's the scorecard? Let's get the scorecard out. Need a clipping channel, Alex fam. All constructive criticism, by the way, not trying to hate. Use Oracle to host your agents. I think Steve Bartlett says you have 8 seconds at most to capture attention. Yep. I don't think Andrew Burris took any offense to anything anyone's saying. I think it was great. We just got to get it on the tracks. We got to get a little TLC. All right, let's rate it. So this is test 4. Test 4. Let's get rid of all these. This was Hermes on Opus. Speed. How did it do on speed? It was the slowest. But it's like, it was still fast enough. So 6. UI, I mean, it was the best at all of them. 9. Functionality doesn't count here. Maybe, functionality doesn't matter. Communication. How did it communicate with me? Let's see. I gave it the command. It gave me a ton of communication. 10 on communication. OpenClaw and Opus gave me a ton of communication as well. Accuracy, it was great. 9. So it's a 34. 34. This is Hermes and Opus. 34. Now let's pull open the other one. Hermes, Opus. Let's check out Henry's work again. All right, let's check out Henry's work. So that's a 34 out of what? Potential 50. Opus destroys your bank. So this is OpenClaw with Opus. I thought it would look just as nice. Open source, open weight, closed source, proprietary. Sources. I don't know if this chart makes much sense to me. This chart's kind of cluttered and busy. I don't like the header as much. Pretty wordy. I think it's just behind. This is OpenClaw. So let's go back to the scoreboard. Yeah, it looks a little scrunched. Let's see here. This is OpenClaw, Opus. Speed. It was a bit faster, so 7. UI, 8. Functionality doesn't matter. Communication was very communicative. Accuracy felt like a 7. So it's a 32. Now let's check out ChatGPT and rate it. Free stream idea next week. Blind test and we guess the model harness. Pretty good. That's a pretty good idea. That timeline graphic looks a little sketch. Nicer graphics on Hermes Opus. Yeah, I agree. Let's check out ChatGPT. OpenClaw. ChatGPT OpenClaw. Here we go. I mean, pretty ugly. Colors slop. So much text. Everything's scrunched together. I feel like every UI ChatGPT makes is just like a whole bunch of slop just crammed together. Just like no visual hierarchy, hard on the eyes. You don't know where to look. Everything's hard to read. Like, I don't want to read this. Like, you just, things that ChatGPT make, you look at it and you're like, I just don't want to read this. What am I looking at? I don't want to read this. Too much going on. Things off here. 5 capability milestones. Like, what does that even mean? 5 capability milestones. You don't even want to read. It just feels like slop. Let's rate it. That's OpenClaw on ChatGPT. Speed, it was the fastest. So 8. UI, horrible. Horrible. 2. Communication, I don't think there was any communication. Yeah, 0 communication. So that's like a 2. Accuracy. Like, you don't even want to read it to see if it's accurate. 4. That's a 16. 16 for OpenClaw, ChatGPT. And let's see about GPT-Mies. The GPT-Mies, Claude trained on UI, ChatGPT not trained on UI. Not even good slop from GPT. 3, try to make a prompt on ChatGPT to make your design and give that design to agent. But I'm not doing that with Opus. Can you take down the pinned comment? It's distracting. Oh, sorry. Sorry. GPT-Mies is done. Users, Alex Finn, AI agent. Okay, here we go. So lastly, we got GPT-Mies, GPT on Hermes, who currently is in dead last. You ready for this? I entered 14 instead of 16. Oh, shit. Sorry. Good call out. Thank you. Thanks, Modelier. All right. Lastly, we got the dead last contender at the moment, Hermes on GPT. Here we go. Is this, I mean, I think, what is this? This is worse than, this is the worst one. Is this the worst one? I feel like it has the least amount of information. I feel like it has the worst looking information, the least amount of information, the worst looking information. I mean, this feels like September 2024 AI. This feels like September 2024 AI. Just the worst colors imaginable. Absolute, pure, and utter slop. Absolute and pure, utter slop. Hey, just uninstalled OpenClaw saying setting up Hermes? Question mark? What is that, a question to me? You asked me a question? What is that? I don't know what you're asking me. UV Kush? You've been smoking some of that UV Kush? What are you asking me? I might have been too harsh on the earlier ones. Yeah, this one's bad. Hermes, ChatGPT, speed is the slowest. UI, the worst. It's a 1. It exists, so I give it a 1. Communication, none. 0 communication. Literally I'm not even kidding. Didn't even say a word to me. I just gave a prompt and I said, are you done? And it said yes. Literal 0 communication. Not a single message sent to me. I give the prompt. Bunch of tool calls. Still working, still working, still working. And I have to say done, then it gives me it. Communication, that's a 1. Accuracy, so let's see what it says for 2026. Market converges around IDE, agent, enterprise controls. Open tools fill terminal, self-host niche. I don't even think that's accurate. Current market leaders. Editor native is Cursor and Windsurf. Enterprise is GitHub and Codex and Jules. Autonomous app builder is Replit and Devon. It doesn't even mention Claude Code. That's crazy. It doesn't even mention Claude Code in it. There's one mention of Claude Code. And that is just, it's a major player right there. Nowhere else. Current market leaders. It doesn't mention Claude Code as a current market leader. Funding gravity. Doesn't mention Claude Code in funding. Windsurf is mentioned 10 times more than Claude Code. Accuracy, 1. That's an 8. That's an 8. Test 5. Let's do test 5 rapid fire. Test 5 rapid fire. Rapid fire test 5. Here we go. We're going to have it make an animated music video. An ASCII art animated music video. You guys ready? ASCII art animated music video. This one's going to be sick. What happened to Windsurf, LOL? They got gutted. They got gutted. Windsurf was the best for a minute there. Here we go. Windsurf was the best for a minute. We gave it a link to a lo-fi hip-hop station. We said, make an ASCII music video for it. I went to the Windsurf offices right before they got bought out. They were nice people. Windsurf people were nice people. I liked them. And then obviously tragedy happened. Windsurf is now anti-gravity. What's the deal with anti-gravity, man? I feel like it was like kind of popping when it came out. Have they updated anti-gravity at all? Anyone here use anti-gravity? Is anti-gravity popping off? Alex Jones, I've been using Hermes and want to try OpenClaw. Should I just have Hermes make an MD file for my OpenClaw to study? If you're using Hermes and you want to use OpenClaw, just download and install OpenClaw. What are you talking? Should I just have Hermes make a markdown file for my OpenClaw to study? What are you like trying to like transfer over memories or something? I guess you can say make a markdown file with a rundown of everything we work on and talk about and everything you know about me. I guess you can do that. Or even better, when you install OpenClaw, say, hey, here's the Hermes directory. Go through the Hermes directory and look through all its memories and see what you should transfer over. That's probably be a better way to do it, Alex Jones. I thought anti-gravity was sick because they were the first ones to come out with like kind of the multi-agent setup where you focus more on the agents rather than like the IDE. They were the first ones to do that. Anti-gravity did that first. They kind of had that lead. And I even like recommended it to people because of that. And then they just like didn't update anything. They didn't update anything. Windsurf was good right until Cognition Acquihire. Remember this free? What must have that been like to work at Windsurf, man? You just find out all the executives leave for Google and there's leaving your ass behind and all your equity is trash and useless. Oh, God. God damn. And the last year was just a total waste. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Got the audio. Since this is a live stream, grab the live segments. Let me normalize exactly 60 seconds. 60 seconds of audio. This is great. Good plan. What's Jason up to? Audio downloaded, generating the ASCII animation. Jason is what? ChatGPT on OpenClaw? Third place at the moment. What's first place looking like here? Hermes. This is a heavy build. Delegating to a sub-agent with full tool set so I can iterate without flooding my contacts. That's smart, Hermes. Shout out Hermes. Figured out the right way to spin up a sub-agent to do the hard work here. Shout out Hermes. Ruben Garcia Jr. in the house. This is like when you're at like a high school basketball game and everyone's sitting there watching the high school kids play. And then all of a sudden from like the side door halfway through the game, LeBron James walks in and one person goes, wait, is that fucking LeBron James? And everyone turns and they walk up and they got like their own reserve seat at like courtside and they sit down and everyone's like, what the hell is LeBron doing here? This is crazy. That's like Ruben Garcia Jr. coming in an hour and 53 minutes into the 2-hour stream. It's like, is that Ruben Garcia Jr.? He's here too? What's up, Ruben? How you doing, my man? I'll say this, Ruben. I'll say this. Everyone's been asking about you. I don't mean to pump your ego, Ruben, but the entire stream, everyone's like, where's Ruben? Where's Ruben? Where's Ruben? And he comes through. Ruben walks in. He walks into the high school basketball game. He says, give me the ball. Grabs the ball. Puts up the three. Goes in. Swish. First attempt. Leaves the court. You sicko. You sicko. And I didn't even get a welcome to the Fin Fam. When I joined today, Witzner. Sorry, did I miss it, Witzner? I apologize. Witzner, did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Witzner. Welcome to the Fin Fam, Witzner. Welcome to the Fin Fam. Welcome, Witzner. Good to have you here. You're looking good, too. We got a good-looking crew in Fin Fam. We got a good-looking crew. We got a very good-looking crew in Fin Fam. GPT Me's, who's currently in dead last place, is giving me good communication on this one, huh? Good communication from GPT Me's on this one. Wow. Sorry, I was doing permanent upper class stuff today. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm not using a Mac Mini and SHH in front of a cafe. You're not doing it right. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. UV Kush. That's exactly how to do it. Nate Wish plus Ruben hack to get free memberships. Yes. Alex, I contributed OpenClaw Codebase. $2 major submitted merge. Wow, Ryan Sandoval. Shout out to you, man. Congrats. Now a contributor to OpenClaw. That's sick, dude. That's sick, man. Congrats. You fixed 2 bugs. We need you in there, Ryan. Making sure the updates don't break things. We need you to go in there and test all the updates before they put them out. Ray Fernando. We gotta talk before the ChatGPT event. Me and Ray are rolling together to the ChatGPT event tomorrow. Me and Ray, we gotta have a plan, Ray. We gotta have a plan. We gotta be able to get each other out of sticky situations, Ray. We gotta. I think this event is a lot less exclusive than we think, Ray. 1.2% acceptance rate for the open app. But Ray, 1.2, I was disappointed when I saw 1.2%. I was disappointed. That's too high. 1.2% is too high, Ray. 1.2% is too high. I don't know if you looked at the list and saw who's coming. I think they said invite anyone over 100 followers on X. I think that was the determining factor. I don't know. I think we're gonna get there. I don't know what the venue is, but I'm guessing it's just some sort of warehouse where they're cramming in anyone who has a few X followers. We need to have a safe word, Ray. We need to have a safe word. LOL, Euro friends are raging. They're flying a bunch of Euro people out. They're flying a bunch of Euro people out. I don't know, man. I mean, we're going. We're going. But, man, I think they're like, you got more than 10 followers? All right, you're in. Come on. Get in here. I don't know. 1.2% seems a little high. Not to say I'm like some exclusive guy. Oh, I got to be exclusive. But I don't know. There's people who like spam Grok Imagine videos all day on the timeline of like fairies fighting dragons. And they're getting invited to the exclusive ChatGPT event. I don't know. Alex, take an Uber this time. Do not drive. LOL. Oh my God. Well, Ray's driving me, so I'm not going to bang up my Cybertruck. Hey, are there going to be a bunch of 5s at the 5-5 event? Well, me and Ray aren't 5s. We're 5 times 2. 10. I'm going to pick up Alex. We'll go on autopilot. Yep, whole way there. Not taking my Cybertruck to another San Francisco event. Not doing it. All right, we ready? First one's done. First one is done. Are you guys ready for this? Can I save as? Save. All right, here we go. First one's done. This is the final challenge. Haha, did you actually go last time? I remember he couldn't decide. So I told Ray the story. For those who don't know, this will be my second social AI event. I'm not a big socializer. I'm not big into the social events. But I went to ClawCon. This is like right when OpenClaw, I know I told you, but there's some people who don't know the story. I'll tell it quick. I'll give the express version while I open up the final test here. Here we go. Anyway, I won. It was a disaster. So I'm hoping this isn't like that. Here we go. So this is the first ASCII music video visualizer that one of the AI agents made. I'm going to have to put the mic up to the speaker so you can hear it. Here we go. Alex, what is your opinion on using local models for OpenClaw as muscle through Olama 20? I think that's great. Here we go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think of that ASCII music video visualizer that it just made? The videos are super chill and different. Pretty cool. 7. All right, let's take a look at the other ones we got. Alex Finn, ASCII low video. All right, let's do another one. So you have some comparisons. It tells me. Can you drop the video into here? All right. Done. Let's see. Is Jason finished? Done. Come on, GPT-me's. Drop the video in here. Not bad at all. I love you all. We love you, Fan and Platypus. No, like, move it to my downloads folder, please. Two hours and no audio issues this time. You must upgrade it. Yeah, I don't know. Not done. Status. I can ship as is. Finish the job. Downloads. Okay. All right, here we go. This is the next one. Okay. This is a big one. Here's the next one. This is important for this agent to nail. This is very important for this agent to nail. Here we go. First one or second one? First one or second one? First one or second one? It seems like people like that one better. Claude. First one. Wait, people like the first one better? Both are good. First one was better. First one. Second one. No, this is terrible. Second. Oh my God, I have them redo it and direct them into the Matrix style. Second. Can we see number one again? Yeah, we can see number one again. Here's number one again. Here we go. I'll give you number one again. First one, like a child made it. Second one, just random spam. Who remembers? So there's the one that was like crazy shit everywhere. Did OpenClaw and come up with these? Yeah, this is all Hermes and OpenClaw. This is all Hermes and OpenClaw. I'm not going to tell you which one it was. Let's see what the poll says. Poll, people like the second one, the more busy one more. Interesting. Interesting. If you had them rerun it with second one, polls are fun to watch. A mix of both would be cool. First one had a pulse. Yeah, the first one had a pulse. All right, let's see what we got here. Clone GPT. All right, I got a third one ready. Third one's ready. Third one's ready. All right, you ready for the third one? Here we go. This is my first time seeing the third one. Here we go. What do we think of the third one? Wow. I'm hitting Hermes issues. I'm hitting Hermes issues. Hermes had a compaction in the middle of the task and it just forgot everything. I'm seeing this from Hermes a lot. And Hermes is dominating this competition, but man, how can I trust it where it just has a compaction, just forgets everything? This is my number one issue with Hermes. My number one issue with Hermes. It has a compaction. It's like it woke up in Memento. Where am I? I mean, I think I have to give it a rating based on that. I don't know. That's horrible. I mean, that's what Hermes does. Hermes does that to me. I don't know what to do. It constantly happens to me in Hermes. And people think I'm making it up just to attack Hermes. I'm not. I'll show you proof. Look at this. Look, watch this. So here's the prompt. This is the original prompt. Create the 60-second ASCII art animated video. I give the prompt. It starts working. This is Hermes on Opus. This is Hermes on Opus. This is a heavy build. So it spins up a sub-agent. Works for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, done? Question mark? And he goes, not done. And they're like, what do you want me to do? Finish the job or no? I'm like, yeah, finish the job. I say, finish the job. It goes, apologies. My previous message was confabulation from the interrupted state. And then it goes back to trying to fix GPT me's from the beginning of this stream. So it completely forgot about like the last 5 tasks it was working on. It went back to the original task from the beginning of the stream, which was fixing GPT me's. It completely forgot about not only this prompt, but the prompt from before. So I said, drop the video in here. It said, there is no video. I never made one. So I had to give the prompt again. It's broken. That's a 0. That's a 0. That's the way Hermes works, man. And all the Hermes fanboys gets angry at me. But this constantly happens in Hermes. I've never had that happen in OpenClaw. And I've used OpenClaw 10x the amount I've used Hermes. And it's happened infinitely more in Hermes. All right, let's rate them. So you guys want the reveal? You guys want the reveal of which was which? Bro, I'm telling you the fix. What's the fix you're telling me? Tell it the issue. Then tell it to back literally every task and what's going on into a GitHub memory bank. Then you can also get Codex to do the same thing and keep each other on track. But bro, I shouldn't need it to store all its memories on GitHub for it to not have compactions that destroy it. I'd sooner just use OpenClaw. You know? Why does he have to fix it? Why can't? Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like, this isn't like me trying to get it to do some insane thing, like some edge case no one does with agents. This is me just trying to get it to remember anything I tell it. Anything. You know? So here's the reveal. Here's who made what. So you have the really simple first one. You have the really simple first one. This was Henry. This was OpenClaw on Opus. This was OpenClaw on Opus. Then we had the absolutely insane one. We had the absolutely insane one. The one that was just banana land. Just crazy, trippy stuff. This one. Oh, no, that's not this one. This one wasn't the crazy, trippy one. Was this the crazy, trippy one? No, I think we liked this one. No, this was the... Yeah, this was the crazy, trippy one. This was the So this is the crazy, trippy one. And this was Hermes with ChatGPT. This was Hermes with ChatGPT. This was the crazy, trippy one. Pizza, cigar, or kush with Pepsi or coffee and watching Alex is the vibe. So, UV Kush, you're eating pizza, smoking a cigar, and drinking Pepsi and watching my live stream? You're eating pizza, smoking a cigar or weed, and drinking Pepsi or coffee. I respect it. Okay. I mean, I don't. If I did those things, I think I'd croak. I think I'd just die on the spot. Like, I think the combination of all those things would just be instant heart attack for me. But I respect it. I respect that you do that, UV Kush. I respect I'm going to be honest. I think that's complete insanity, but I respect the hell out of it. So this was Hermes on ChatGPT. And then I think the crowd favorite, yes, and Codex on the side, UV Kush. You're a vibe and a half, man. And then I think the sentiment was the third one was the best. I think everyone liked this one the most. And this one was OpenClaw on ChatGPT. This was OpenClaw on ChatGPT. Surprisingly. So let's rate them. Let's go to the scorecard. Scorecard. And we last second have it from the winner. We last second have a video submission from Hermes on Opus. Where is it? Documents, Hermes. Hermes, ASCII, SoFi, Lo-Fi, MV, final.mp4. All right, we ready for the last one? So here it is. The one that was winning, who had a lot of memory issues. I think we should, okay, we're going to do a poll, but it's going to be hard to remember what each one was. Here we go. Hermes and Opus, who's won basically every category. Hermes and Opus has won basically every single category. We had some memory issues, but here we go. I think that's the rankings I have. 3-1-4-2. Dude, this one wins by a landslide, says Jason Cardomone online. Landslide win. Fourth one wins. All right, so give me the rankings. 1, 2, 3, 4 in order. Like you see here, 3-1-4-2 from Franz. If I put up a poll, will you guys remember which one was which? Will you guys remember which one's which if I put up a poll? Third? I think third was the best. I think third was the GOAT. 3-4-1-2, 3-4-1-2, 1-3-4-2. I liked 1. 2-1-4-3. 2 was the crazy one with tons of stuff. You like that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Yes, do a poll. Okay, I'm going to do a poll. I don't know if you guys are going to remember which one's which. I'll try to put a description. Maybe I'll try to put a description. 1 was most minimal, just like a house. 2 was most maximal, crazy amount of stuff. Most maximal stuff everywhere. Add option. 3 was full visual but organized. And then 4, how would we describe this? 4 was like that reminded me like the iTunes visualizer, sorta. All right, start poll. This is the final poll. Here we go. Glad I made it live. Hit the like. Yes, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like down below. Are we also rating how synchronized to the music they are? Some of them suck at synchronizing. I thought they were all pretty synchronized. 6942. All right, that's pretty good rankings. This is alive and it's just fun playing and joking around. The pro vids published. Is someone who's complaining? Constantine? What'd they say? Are they not showing up for me? Where's Constantine's comment? I don't see a comment from Constantine. Oh, so he's done building businesses and now it's benchmarking like every other YouTuber? Just ban. It's why I start off every live stream with this is a live stream. We're hanging out, having fun, and talking. 4 was high, but you could high five the man. 4, 3, 1, 2. All right, let's go to the rate. Oh, let me see what the... Yeah, 3 is winning by a country mile. The current ratings are 3, 4, 1, 2. I'll give you my ratings. I liked 3. I liked 3142. 3142 was mine. 3142 was mine. You liked 4 the best. How do I get one of those memberships? I love Alex and the FinFam household. Excellent content. When people gift memberships, it just like gets sent out randomly to anyone in the stream. All right, let's go to the ratings. Let's go to the finale. 1 is actually, I loved 1. I loved 1. So 3, 1, 4, 2 is my final rankings. 3 was Hermes Opus. So speed, I got to give it a 0 for the speed because it's memory. UI, how do I even rank this? Functionality, the music was synced up, so that's a 10. They were all, I thought they were all pretty synced. I thought they were all pretty synced, guys. So I'll give them all 10s. Communication, I mean, it messed up because of the memory stuff. I feel like I have to rate it lower. 4. Accuracy, did exactly what I asked. 10. But now the UI. So this is the big one. How good I think it is. Oh, sorry. 3 was OpenClaw GBT. I'm starting with 4. Sorry, I'm starting with 4. Hermes Opus was 4. I'm starting with 4. 3, 4, 1, 2. So I thought this one was the second best. I think it's a 7. 3 was OpenClaw ChatGPT, actually. No, I said 3, 1, 4. So I thought this one was the third best. So it's a 6. 3, 1, 4, 2. OpenClaw GPT, I thought was the best one at all of this. Right? Yeah, I did. That's what I thought. So accuracy did exactly what I want. I mean, these all did kind of what I wanted. So 10. Communication. Let's see what the communication was like. Was OpenClaw ChatGPT. Communication wasn't great. I'm going to give that one a 4 too. Speed. Did it pretty fast. 6. UI, I thought it was the best one at all of them. 10. Then 3, 4, 1, 2. No, I did 3, 1, 4, 2. The first one was, who's the first one to go? Henry. So OpenClaw Opus, second place. I thought it was an 8. UI. Speed, it was the fastest. So that's like an 8. Communication, as always, communication's fire. So that's an 8. And then last play, and Hermes ChatGPT 3, 4, 1, 2. That was, is Hermes ChatGPT last place again on that one? I just want to know how many tokens you burn in one stream like this. Millions? I don't know, man. I don't check. Then Hermes ChatGPT, that was the crazy one. Dead last place, right? So UI was just crazy. It was 3. Communication, GPT me's. Basically no communication as always. 3. Speed, it was second fastest, so 7 equals sum. So OpenClaw on Opus knocked it out of the park. 3, 4, 1, 2. Right? I got this right? No. Okay, it did the best because it had the best functionality and accuracy in communication. Love it. Bro's doing really long streams lately. Yeah, I guess we're going over. Thanks to ever. All right, so let's put it in. Final results. Here we go. There we go. Hermes and Opus won the Agent Olympics. Hermes and Opus won it. OpenClaw and Opus close second. OpenClaw and ChatGPT distant third. Hermes, ChatGPT useless. According to this competition. According to this competition. And listen, we'll do this again. As they add updates, as they add models, it's surprising. Opus was pretty consistent across agents. ChatGPT wasn't. It's a pretty varied. Is your bot rock, paper, scissors still running? I don't know. Haven't worked on it in a while, to be honest with you. I pasted in the sum commands. Oh, shit. I did. You're right. 44, 40, 30, 33. 44, 40. 44. What just happened? 44. 40, 30, 33. 40. I don't think it makes much of a difference, but we want to be accurate. Oh no! OpenClaw won. OpenClaw and Opus won. By a hair. By a hair. Wow. OpenClaw on Opus won. Because of the crash. Yep. Because of the crash. Because Hermes pooped out at the last race. Wow. On the last race, OpenClaw came out and won. And you know this wasn't biased. You saw everything happen in real time. You saw it happen in real time. You saw Hermes poop out in real time. You saw it happen in real time. On the last hurdle, it fell. You're right, Simon. On the last hurdle, it fell. Dropped the baton on the last hurdle. I mean, Hermes ChatGPT was horrible. It's your computer. Ruben, the number one Hermes guy. Ruben, the number one Hermes guy. But if you have to be fair, how big of an advantage does Henry have being? I mean, I've been using Hermes for a while, Witzner. I've been using Hermes. Couple things. It's not like the things I'm having them do is like so heavily dependent on memory. It's like go and download a video and make a visualizer. How much does me talking to Henry a ton have to do with our memories? Second, Hermes was about to win. And it didn't lose because of something it remembered. It lost because of something it forgot. It just had a compaction, which I've experienced a ton. Damn, I've been using Hermes GPT as my primary driver and I have to rethink my whole life. Simon, this is a rough showing for Hermes with GPT. This is a rough showing. And if anyone's questioning this stuff, man, watch the replay. Watch the replay. Now that we know this, how should we be making our multi-agent setups? Please do a video on this, brother. I think it's the future rather than just using one OpenClaw Hermes. Well, I'm making a video today, I think. This is a super long stream. We'll see if I have the energy to film a video. But the next video is on Hermes. And part of it's going to be on multi-agent stuff, using their new built-in Kanban board. You still using OpenClaw? Kenneth, where you been this stream? OpenClaw just won the entire competition. I think GPT-Me's crashed on those first two tests. GPT-Me's came in dead last in 3 out of the 5 competitions. And then the other ones came, oh, wow, GPT-Me's won test 3. Wow, there you go. I mean, you saw it. There's nothing biased here. I showed you everything. I showed you everything. Can I use OpenClaw for admin tasks for property management? 100% you can. Test 3 was the Apple test with the image copy. Oh, yes. Test 3 was that. Oh, yeah. And Hermes ChatGPT nailed that. Oh, yeah. That was the one where it like literally copied the entire website. Good memory, Witzner. You have better memory than Hermes. Love it. If you dig into multi-agent setups, business owners prefer those because it mimics an employee better. Yeah, we're going to go a little bit into that in the new Hermes video coming out either today or tomorrow. And then we'll do a super deep dive on that. We'll do a super deep dive in the coming week. So make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for that. Vibe Coding Academy, #1 community in AI. If you want deep dives in all this, if you want multiple master classes, if you want weekly meetings with me, ask me questions live, #1 community for mastering AI. If you want to master AI, Vibe Coding Academy, link down below, the #1 community for mastering AI on the entire internet. I promise you'll love it. There's multiple people there who have built and sold 6-figure apps. Vibe Coding Academy, link down below. Thomas Gomolski with the buzzer beating 5 gifted. Buzzer beating 5 gifted from Thomas Gomolski 261. Love it. Thank you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very kind. Subscribe, turn on notifications. All I do is make amazing videos, and I have multiple videos coming out this week. It'll be amazing. Turn on notifications. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Does Vibe Coding only cover OpenClaw? It has a full Claude Code Masterclass. It's full OpenClaw Masterclass. It has full Twitter growth Masterclass, so how to create content and get followers. And then has a bunch of videos on Codex, on a whole bunch of other things, on using ChatGPT. It covers everything, Jason Cardamone online. It covers everything. I promise you will not regret joining the Vibe Coding Academy, link down below. Jason McNabb coming with the 10. What a sicko. What a sicko. Thank you, Jason McNabb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very kind to you. Witzner not only joins the FinFam today, he joins the FinFam and then gets 5 other people to join the FinFam too. He joins the FinFam and then he gives away 5. That's what's called spreading the love. That's how he spreads the love. Amazing. I'm joining Vibe Code Academy. It's the only way. I love it. We're almost at 200K. What are we at? What are we at? Almost at 200K. 196. Too soon. Very soon. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who gifted memberships, who donated, who joined the Vibe Coding Academy. Been here since day one. Through all the gifted, YouTube hasn't blessed me once. NBUSA, I promise you it's coming. I promise you it's coming. How many people in the Vibe Code Academy workshops? Any hands-on help or just like the live streams? It's all hands-on. I answer questions live. I answer questions live. It's hands-on help. Seems like just a few weeks ago you broke 100K. Gonna do something I haven't done in a while. We broke 100K in February. We broke 100K in February. And now it is May. So March, April, 3 months later, we're at it took a year and a half to get to 100K and then 3 months to get to 200K. What a ride. And the community on Vibe Code Academy is really helpful. It is. What are FinFam memberships versus Vibe Code Academy? Different things. Yeah, different things. This is a membership for YouTube. You get the badges, the stickers, the everything. Priority, me shouting you out. Priority, me putting you on screen. And then there's the Vibe Code Academy, which you get a bunch of master classes and ask me questions and hang out with the community and get answers. Shocked 5-5 Codex didn't pull through on the Olympics. Yeah, 5-5 came in last place for both harnesses. Opus is still the best with the agents. What other creators should we be watching? Any recommendations? I like Ray Fernando. He was just in here. Ray Fernando's great. He's a great live streamer. Definitely watch Ray Fernando. Matt Berman's pretty good with news. He's good. I like Matt Berman. He's a nice guy too. Matt Wolf, good with news. That's who I like. You look tired. Changing the world is a lot of work. The hair's not doing me any favors today. I shampooed a couple days ago. Bijan Bowen is fun. Yeah, he's got good he does the tests. He does the model tests. He's a benchmarker. They're good videos, good benchmarks. Bijan, Matt Berman, Matt Wolf. Yeah, they're good. They're good. They're good. You don't ask a live streamer who else to watch. I just told you. I answered it. I answered it. I answered it, honestly. I'm not trying to gatekeep this stuff. Alex, I feel like to explode the stream, you might have to schedule them later. A lot of untapped audience is too busy during the day to watch live. What about 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. start time? What, PST? Should we do a late stream next time? Should we do that? Wednesday? Do we do a 5 p.m. stream on Wednesday to see what happens? I don't hate that idea. Yes? Here's the issue with me asking these questions is the people who agree say yes, and the people who disagree don't say anything. That's the issue with me asking these questions. Is the people who want me to do it go in the chat and say, yes, do it. And the people who don't want me to do it aren't excited by it, so they don't say anything. That's the issue with me asking these questions. Don't do it later. This time has been perfect for us folks in Europe. Too late for folks in Central and Eastern. Yeah, do it later once. I don't know. Other streamers always ask, the worst streamer can do is say no, ignore the question, and you might get a great answer. Do we just do one test? I think it's fine where it is, no offense. Why am I going to take offense to you saying it's fine at this time? Poll it? All right, let's poll it. Let's poll it. Start a poll. Keep it at this time. Do it later. 5 p.m. PST. 1 p.m. PST. Or no, we do this at 11 a.m. PST. 5 p.m. might be better for my schedule a little bit because it'll allow me to film videos. This is I can't film videos when I do this because it's like I get wiped and tired. But if I film the video, if we do the stream later in the day, that gives me a ton of time to film it earlier in the day. Welcome to FinFam, Christopher Shepard 7702. $2 donation from Duly Noted. You're a good Duly. We have the best looking AI community on planet Earth. No offense to the other AI communities out there. They get all the nerds and dorks. Up here in FinFam, we get the Duly Noteds who just jacked, perfect hair, facial hair, pecs, biceps out the wazoo, delts out the wazoo. Watching from the UK, 5 p.m. would be late. UK fans won't be able to watch. Maybe we do one test stream. UK, would you be pissed if I do a test stream Wednesday? Would you be pissed? Would you hold it against me personally if I do a test stream at 5 p.m.? What's the poll saying? Poll saying keep it at this time. I might do test stream Wednesday later in the day. Maybe 4 p.m. Maybe we call it even. I call it 4 p.m. Wednesday. Poll was a bad idea. Maybe we do 4 p.m. Wednesday PST. Give it a shot. 4 p.m. PST. You guys kill me if we do 4 p.m. For the UK, the right time as it is. Says the people that can be here at this time to take the poll. Stagger is the start time throughout the week. That's true. The people who can't be here at this time, can only be here later in the day, is not here to take the poll. That's a good point. I didn't consider that, Danny Fresh. YouTube Studio says we'll tell you when your audience watches. What does my studio say? Well, I gotta go to analytics. Analytics, audience. This is local time PST. Yeah, it's saying now's the time. It's saying now's the time people are on, not later in the day. Did you consider watching it later as an option? Maybe just do a 24-hour live stream. Announce it for 4 p.m. on Friday, your next live. That way people can have notice. A lot of people have already left the stream. 4 p.m. on a Friday, though, bro? You want to do a live? You want me to stream on 4 p.m. on a Friday? Late night gaming stream? I want to stream game. When I get FU rich, I'm just streaming games. We're not talking. Once I get FU rich, we're not talking AI anymore. I'm just streaming video games. Stream more often. I can't stream more often. Can't stream more often. Too much going on. Way too much going on. Out of all the things I do, there's many things I do. I vibe code 10 hours a day. I record videos 4 hours a day. I live stream 2 hours a day. Out of all of those, live streaming takes away the most energy. I lose more energy from live streaming for 2 hours than I do from vibe coding for 10 hours. I feel so zoinked after live stream. I love lives. I love it. But I feel so zoinked that I can't do anything after I live stream. I'm so zoinked. I'm making love with my wife. I ain't watching at 5 p.m., says Ruben Garcia Jr. Are you making love with her at 4 p.m.? How long are you two making love? If I do it at 4 p.m., you should be good. You're not making love for 2 hours. Maybe I underestimate you, Ruben Garcia Jr. What are you doing at 4 p.m.? You still making love at 4 p.m.? You have that kind of stamina, my guy? You need a longer cable for your lights. I've been told this. You don't like that really tight cable back there? Clearly he knows what he's doing. 200K subs. I don't have 200K subs because of the live streams. The live streams don't contribute to the 200K. If I was optimizing for subscribers, I wouldn't live stream a second. I would just be doing videos every day. The live streams get 1/10 of the views and engagement as the regular videos. YouTube doesn't push live streams. The live streams are pure passion play. The live streams are pure me hanging out with you. The live streams do not get me any subscribers or anything at all, really. It's the regular videos go viral, which get people to my Vibe Coding Academy, which get me tons of subscribers. I don't even monetize these. I don't even have like ads on these. The only monetization on these are the donations and the memberships. I just do the live streams are pure passion. If I was optimizing for growth, I'd be just I wouldn't do a single live stream. I'd be doing all regular videos. The personality in these pulls people too. Well, yeah, that's kind of the thesis is like, yeah, this might not grow the audience, but like it helped me build deeper relationships, which maybe will have good results in the long term. For the love of the game, thank you, bro. And God bless you, Gusto. God bless you. Live stream gaming, I have fun doing this. It's not a matter of a lack of fun. I have fun doing this. It just zaps all my energy. I can't really do anything afterwards. Ever thought about just streaming while you vibe code so you can chill and learn from your workflow? I've thought about it. I've done experimental streams where I've tried it early on and people fall off quick. I think people think they want that and then they tune in and they actually don't want that. I think that concept feels good and sounds good, but I think in reality, most people don't actually just want to sit there and watch you type. I've experimented a couple of times. I do it in the Vibe Code Academy. Every Thursday, I do live vibe coding sessions. Alex, you need a 4-screen setup of your working room. I got 2 screens. Streaming games is definitely less exhausting than streaming this kind of content because you got to be more engaging. Yeah, this I have to be engaging for 2. This is going to be a 3-hour stream. This is going to be the longest stream we've ever done. I think good stream every month would be showing off what people in the Vibe Code Academy make. That'd take a lot of prep work to do. I'd like to do that, but that'd just take a lot of prep work to do. Live streams are the best when you give value to people. Yeah. I try to make, here's my equation for content. I think if you could, this is the equation for content. There's 3, in my opinion, there are 3 variables in content that make it successful. Education, entertainment, and motivation, inspiration. So when people say, I say make valuable content, they say, what is value? I don't get it. What's value? What does value mean? Entertainment, education, inspiration. If you can make any content that does any of those 3 things, that's good content. That's good content if you can do any of those 3 things. But the way you become epic content and you stand above the rest and you have tons of success is if you do all those 3 things at the same time. And that's what I try to do in here in these videos. Every video, every live stream, I think, how can I make it entertaining, educating, and inspirational. If you can do those three things, your content's fire. The biggest thing that brought me to your content, I thought, is the authenticity. That's what I think you nail the most. Yeah, authenticity is kind of this, like the sprinkle on top of all that, right? You got to do all those three things authentically. If you're authentically boring, people aren't going to really care. You got to be authentically educational, inspirational, right? Because there's a lot of educators out there who their entire strategy is just copying other people, right? They'll watch my video where I show you how to set up OpenClaw. Then they'll just write down everything I say. Then they'll film their video and then they'll just say all the same things. That's educational for sure, but it's not authentic. So authenticity is kind of a layer above those three things. Most AI YouTube streamers are boring and technical. Yeah, we can't be boring. You can be the most educational person on planet Earth, but if it's boring, it doesn't work. Only fins. Do you show fin? What do you want? You want to see my fin? There you go. There's my fin. We went 3 hours today. How the hell did that happen? How the hell did 3 hours happen? I wanted to work out today. I have a lot to do today. Fuck. It's 2 p.m. and I have so much to do. Alex, you need to relax. The Alex Friday streams, not all work. Do some play too. What does that mean? As in, I'm too serious on Friday streams, or I should take a break on Fridays? What do you mean? I did consider taking a break on Fridays, doing streams just Monday and Wednesday. I did consider that for a little bit. Friday streams game dev. Take a break. Get hammered on Friday stream. Fridays, do we just play video games? Is that what you're talking about? 3 hours, this and Alex and TVPN. Gaming streams on Friday. Alex, happy hour gaming stream. What do we do on Fridays? How do we make it like fun Fridays? Do I just build something cool? Do I just pour a beer and build something cool? You spend the money on APIs and do the testing to benefit your viewers so that people that might not be able to afford it can see what... I mean, that's kind of what we did today, right? Either game dev or game playing, as in take a break on Fridays where you relax on stream, not do work on stream. You still stream, but no work, play and relax. We could do that. Beers and cool shit. Yeah, build something cool on Friday. Hell yeah. Do this time for Europe people. I don't know. I'll be playing Arc Raiders on Friday. Build something cool on Friday. Let your agents go wild. Give them a credit card. Friday games and beer. Don't obligate yourself every Friday, every other Friday, and promo it. Coolest thing that I'm making now, etc. Start a Minecraft server. Let's all play. I wish I could go back to we need brain rot, half the screen of you playing. The issue is I'm not a good game. I love gaming, but I'm not a good gamer. So like I'd have to make it entertaining because watching my gameplay wouldn't be great because I stink. I don't know. Maybe we build a game. Maybe we build a game. Drink a beer and build a game. Yeah, just get the money to agents, ask them to multiply. You don't need to be good. If you're gaming, you might as well stream it and speak to people. We should all play a game together. I always thought of building like a game for live streaming, a game built for live streaming. But here's the challenge. If we do something like play a video game, people who are new to the channel are going to see it. They're not going to know it's a live stream. That's the number one issue with live streaming on YouTube is half the people on YouTube don't know what a live stream is. Every live stream I do, I've been live streaming for 10 months now. Every live stream I do, I always get replies in chats that go, "Why the hell are you yapping so much?" And like just half of YouTube doesn't know what a live stream is. They don't know how they work. So if I do some completely out of the blue, me drinking a beer, playing a video game, people are going to think this is a drinking a beer, playing a video game channel and not realize I have like tons of educational stuff. Gaming is a Twitch thing. YouTubers ain't used to that. Wish they were. They're not. YouTube just doesn't get streaming. The YouTube audience does not get it. Why don't we do a game making I mean, I don't think I can game. I think I can make games. I don't think I can sit here and game. I think if I gamed on a live stream, it would have 20 people watching. Add a message on top explaining. I have to add a message in the top of my stream that says this is a live stream. Do a second channel stream. That channel have extra video. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, was starting a second channel where I do stuff like that. But it would be so hard growing it. It would just be, do I really want to grow another YouTube channel? I don't know if I want to grow another YouTube channel. It's a lot of work. So Hermes or OpenClaw? What's your opinion? Miss a start. OpenClaw 1. OpenClaw and Opus 1. No, we game with codecs running on the side and we pause the prompt and continue gaming. We could do that. Don't worry about growing. Keep it as your passion. How do I get people to watch the second channel, though? Name it Finn Fucks Around. Get OpenClaw playing chess as a channel. You're very fucking cool for sitting and actually considering suggestions from chat at the end of a 3-hour stream. Kudos. What am I going to do? Work on my business that I'm trying to grow and get people in, and I have investors breathing down my neck. What am I supposed to do? That? Leave the second channel as your passion and keep it for the real ones. Forget growth. It's a good call. What if I did a second channel where like I just sit, I turn on the camera, it's not edited, I give kind of takes on AI. I wish I could take pre-work. I used to be able to take pre-work at 2 p.m. and then sleep that night. I can't do it anymore. If I take pre-workout now, I can't sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. I'd have the worst night of sleep in the history if I took pre-workout right now. I used to be able to do it. When I was like 25, I could take pre-workout at 2. We would all watch the second channel. Do I start a second channel right now and get you all to subscribe? How do I start a second channel? Let me ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT.com. How do I start a second channel on YouTube to complement my first channel with extras and clips? Oh, no, not pro. It's going to be a 20-minute response. Ask chat. I'm asking chat. You should start a second channel only if you have a clear job that your main channel should not be doing. For you, the best version is not Alex Finn 2. It's probably Alex Finn Clips, Alex Finn Live, Alex Finn Extra. What should it be? Alex Finn Clips, Alex Finn Extra, Alex Finn Live? But here's what I want to do. I want it to be able to, like, I just give my opinions on what's happening in AI news real quick. I give motivational things when I think of it, like, hey, this will change your life. You got to do this. And I want to do like live streams where I like do random things like drink beer and game. Alex Finn Unfiltered. Alex Finn Extra. Alex Finn Extra makes it feel like it's like a second rate channeled. I kind of like Alex Finn Unfiltered. Don't make a rash decision. Sleep on it. I'm all about rash decisions. Alex Finn unplugged. Alex Finn uncut. OnlyFins. Let's do this. Let's make a free form. Unplugged is crazy. Alex Finn unfiltered. All right, here we go. Let's brainstorm this real quick. Let's brainstorm. Shout out to 245 people sticking around for this, huh? All right. So second channel. What's on it? Off the cuff takes on news, live streaming clips, live streaming gaming, casually, quick tips and tricks, quick tutorials. The girls have the best title ideas, it seems. What are the girls saying? Alex Finn around and find out. Alex Finn skincare. Up late with Alex Finn. Unfiltered or Alex Finn after dark. Alex Finn unplugged. All right, so let's make now names. Alex Finn I don't want it to feel like a second channel though. Like I don't want it to be like Alex Finn 2 or Alex Finn bonus or Alex Finn extras. I want it to be just like a different version. Alex Finn confidential, Alex Finn confidential. OnlyFins extra. I like Alex Finn around and find out. Finn talks. Just Finn it. Alex on the clock. Finn unfiltered feels like an alter ego. Finn unfiltered. Alex Finn unleashed. Alex Finn exposed. Bro sports. Finn unfiltered. Alex on the clock. Just Finn it. Finn spo agitate. Alex Finn raw. Alex Finn raw. Finn AF. That's not a bad one. Finn AF. Fun with Finn. It sounds kind of unfinished. Unfinished isn't bad. Alex Finn permanent. If you use full name, it'll feel like another main channel. Do I do Finn unfiltered? I think I'm kind of leaning Finn unfiltered. Or we just do like Finn AI. Keep it simple, like Finn AI. Unfinished is the best. People are like an unfinished. Fin spin. Is that like meat spin? Unfinished. Unfinished is great. Is this the way we... How do we spell it though? Unfinished, like that? Should we spell it like that? Use fin in unfinished. Unfinished is marketable? Yes, sir. So is this the winner? Who came up with it originally? Who was the first person who came up with unfinished? Is that Danny Fresh? Was Danny Fresh the guy who came up with unfinished? I think Danny Fresh was the one. I got to get Danny Fresh something. Danny Fresh, you in the Vibe Code Academy? Well, are we settling on unfinished? Is unfinished the one? I like Fin Factor. The name could be all the other content you don't want on this channel. I feel like unfinished kind of fits into that though. Unfinished feels like it's like the bonus channel, but it also feels like it could be a standalone thing as a name. Alex Unfinished. Is it unfinished or Alex Unfinished? Which one? Alex unfinished or Alex unfinished? We make it a poll. We got to make it a poll. Here we go. Let's make it a poll. End poll. New poll. Alex unfinished. Unfinished. Start poll. No, unfiltered better because it'll be for the OnlyFins. I think your full name in it gives you recognition. Alex Unfinished sounds better, more of a brand vibe to it. I think I lean toward Alex Unfinished. It's remarkable if you just use unfinished. It's rememberable if you just use unfinished. Finner, AI for dinner. Unfinished represents what everyone here is feeling, waiting for your stream more, wanting you to stream more. Unfinished already exists, 2 subs. God damn it. Did someone steal it from me? How do I start a new channel? Your main channel should be stay on high intent, high production, high leverage videos. The second channel should be for volume, experimentation, lower friction content. The biggest mistake to avoid. Let's see what ChatGPT is saying here. Finn Underground. OnlyFins is pretty legit though. Finish him. I think I like Alex Unfinished. Finger looked looking good. Thank you for the membership. You rock. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about this. Mason, do not make the second channel a dumping ground. That is how second channel, it still needs a promise. Random activities, good practical clips, live coding moments, AI tool experiments, and behind the scenes lessons from building with AI. Practical clips, live coding moments, AI tool experiments, and behind the scenes lessons from building AI. What I would name it. My honest favorite for you is Alex Finn Labs. Alex Finn Labs isn't bad. What do you think of the name Alex Unfinished? I like it as a clever inside baseball name, but I don't think it's the best strategic name for the channel. Alex Unfinished's personality is memorable. It plays off your last name and implies rough cuts. The problem is it's slightly too cute. I think I kind of like Alex Finn Labs. What do you guys think of Alex Finn Labs? Shorter form with reactions to AI news, not specific to tools. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Danny Fresh. Dig. I think I like boring. I mean, slightly too cute is Alex Finn. Alex Finn Labs, gear and tech. Finn is our YouTube channel recently, and I think it's a perfect content for you on YouTube. He has a series of building apps. All right. I like Alex Unfinished better than Alex Labs, but the whole on brand is still there, so it works. Unfinished with Alex. Viewer given AI generated. Gaming though. All right, new poll. Oh, Alex Unfinished won that. Okay, so let's do a new poll. Alex Unfinished. Alex Finn Labs. That's what you built and open source it. Unfinished with Alex Finn sounds like it's for certain another website. I like Unfinished, but it has the same issue as the shorts that you were reviewing before. Yeah, it's like Unfinished is good for you guys, but what about people who have no idea who I am? You know, Unfinished is good for you guys. But is Alex Finn Unfinished good for people who have no idea who I am? I feel like Unfinished gives you more room for content type, but it's still going to be tech. Everything is, it's not like I'm going to be going and doing makeup tutorials. This is going to be tech. So Alex Finn Labs still works for all the tech. It needs to tell that it is a second channel, though. What's the poll saying? Poll's leaning Alex Finn Unfinished. This is the This is the deeper cut channel for the real ones. Finn Labs. Is him the actual company name, or is it under Alex? Him's the Henry Intelligent Machines is the company name. The product name is Henry. Finn Dom? What? For the people that find the second channel first, then you want to point them to the main channel, right? I think I like Alex Finn. I think Alex Finn Lab. I like the labs. Mine's almost Spec Labs. I think I lean Alex Finn Labs. All right. So how do I literally start the channel? Okay, Alex Finn Labs is good. How do I start the channel? Like, what buttons do I click to make it? You have any news announcements on him? I'm pumped you partner with AWG. Congrats, brother. Beta test in the next 2 to 3 weeks, Jason. Beta test in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I should be working on it right now as we speak, but instead, we're just chilling in the live stream. Labs is good. You're actually making Labs is good if you're actually making stuff too. I mean, I'm doing more deeper explanations. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could always change it. Alex, pick what you want. Finn Labs might be boring, but it's clear. Yeah, I don't want it to be a second channel. I want it to be just another channel. And I feel like Alex Unfinished kind of makes it like feel like it's a second channel. Finn Finds. Go to youtube.com. Make sure you're signing in the Google account that owns your main channel. Click your profile picture in top right. Click settings, the account. Click add or manage your channel. Click create a channel. Will this stop the live stream if I do this right now? This is Finn Labs. Will it stop the live stream if I create a new channel? I don't know. Let's try it anyway. Go to youtube.com. Make sure you're signing in Google account. Click the profile picture in the top right. Click settings. This is the worst part about ChatGPT is whenever you have it instruct you on doing things like this, it never gets it right. Settings in the account section, click add or manage your channel. Click what? Add or manage your channel. Oh yeah, there we go. Add or manage your channel. Create a channel. Alex Finn Labs. Alex Finn Labs. This handle isn't available. Someone already took Alex Finn Labs? Are you kidding me? Who took Alex Finn Labs? Was it someone on this stream? Did someone on this stream take Alex Finn Labs? This is FinLabs on my mind. Ugh, trolls. Only I meant to type that. I don't know. So I just do Alex FinLabs official. Create channel. Channel's created. Wait, where is it? Here we go. Everyone subscribe. Alex FinLabs official. What are we working on now? I went to Chick-fil-A real quick. We're first of all, shout out Chick-fil-A. Second of all, we just made a second channel. Someone made an Alex FinLabs on January 28th. Who does that? Who got the first sub? Swizz HD got the first sub. It's Alex FinLabs official. It's Alex FinLabs official. That's the name. Don't sub to Alex FinLabs. Sub to Alex FinLabs official. YouTube.com/@Alex FinLabs official. Does that URL work? Yep, that URL works. Here you go. There you go. There's the official. There's I swear to you, it's AI. Alex Fun Labs. Is that what it says? Oh my god. Ali Catals, is that a troll? Did you just try to troll me there? That was a troll? Oh, you trolled me? You think that's funny? You think that was funny, Ali Catals? Because you're right, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. You gave me a heart attack. Did anyone get a screenshot of them subscribing and it's like 1? Are you planning on doing some in real life content? Maybe. I don't know. This is going to be like my experimentation channel. I might try some IRL stuff. You should throw some Academy memberships to the first 20. First video for FinLabs. Alex test creatine. By the way, how's the glasses? The glasses are great. They're cool. They're not amazing. They're not perfect, but they're cool. It's like it's not as easy as you would think walking around in the world and like vibe coding on the go. It's not as easy as you'd think it'd be to like read tons of lines of code on like a little thing. It's not as easy as you'd think, but it's cool. A vlog of those events would be fun. I clicked sub when it had no subscribers, didn't update. Then when I subbed to refresh, it was like 40. Life in Silicon Valley. Why does the new channel reference hosting? Okay. Do you go to LA ever? I went a few weeks ago for the Kanye concert. I don't really go for any other reason. I don't have really any other reason to go. I like LA. I think LA is cool. I just don't have any other reason to go. Top 50 subs. How many we got? How many subs we got in Alex FinLabs? 46. We're at 46. I may be moving to Valverde area. That'll be nice. I subbed at 5 and took a screenshot at 4. What do I win? If AI and the AM, if we get Alex FinLabs, once Alex FinLabs hits 10K subs, I'll give you a month of Vibe Code Academy. We got to get Alex. What the hell is this? You son of a bitch. Why did you make that account? Why did you make an account named @AlexFinLabs? They just changed their name? But that's that you can't just change the name to AlexFinLab. AlexFinLabs. When was it made? January 28th, 2025. So over a year ago. You can change your display name on YouTube. He's got to give him that. Ban. Yeah, OpenClaw on Opus 1. Let me go to the channel. Is this a troll? Am I getting trolled right now? Go to channel. No, that's the real one. That's the real AlexFinLabs. That's the real AlexFinLabs. I just clicked their name and it took me to their channel. That's the real one. You click their name and it goes to the channel. You can't change your channel name to something else. It doesn't matter. You can change your display name, but you can have it back. How do I have it? How do you give it to me? Are you going to change yours? How do we make this work? How do we make this work? Change your name. Change your name and I can take it back. Why won't it? Yeah. Handle not available. Because otherwise someone else will take it. DMs. Okay. Are you on Twitter? AlexFinLabs, you on Twitter? But do you need the AlexFinLabs or AlexFinLab? Labs. Lab or labs? Labs. S on the end. Plural. Telegram? Yeah. Do you know do I give my Telegram handle out on this live stream and everyone starts messaging me? Do you have a Twitter? What are the odds this guy was watching this stream? I'm not going to give it out. How do we communicate? You going to give yours to me? I can give you my Telegram. All right, give me your Telegram. What are the odds this guy was watching the live stream? I mean, I guess it makes sense. They're a hardcore fan. They make the channel over a year ago. How was he here? That's crazy. They took that handle in January 2025, over a year ago. By the way, I love your content. Well, the fact that you're giving me the handle is very nice of you. I'm not angry at you. I'm not angry at you at all. I mean, the fact is they're not only in the live stream, they were at the end of the live stream, 3 hours deep. Was planning to do clips and shit. Really? Well, I'll hire you. I'll pay you to do clips. Give me the handle and I'll pay you to make clips. What's your did you give me your Telegram? I want to make clips too. Seriously? Okay, do you have a Twitter made in Calgary TV? Wait, giving. Okay. What are the odds he was watching this live stream? That's crazy. That's nuts. Is it not? Yeah, I'll send it. All right. Yeah, DM me on Twitter and say I'm made in Calgary TV. He took that handle and just here a year and a half later on the live stream. That's nuts. That's crazy. Greatest end to a live stream in history. We're making a second channel forever, Metalhead. You just missed the ride of a lifetime. I got to get a water. I'll be right back. I have not drunk water in like 3 hours. That's nuts. For those who missed it, we spent a while brainstorming. I'll send and delete it from chat quickly so I don't get spammed. All right. You'll know it's me. You'll know it's me when I DM you. Say, I'm ready. I'm ready, Alex Finn Labs. I'm ready. My pen and paper are ready. I guess I could take a picture of it. _crypto nerd, of course. Maybe I shouldn't have said it out loud. Whatever. All right, I'm DMing you right now. Please allow access. Not now. How do I hate Telegram, man. _crypto nerd. Yo. I just said, yo, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. That's what I just sent you. You can delete it now. I guess I could just click delete comment for you. I just want to check if I would change my display name to that. LOL. Holy moly, it's you. Yes, it's me. How do we do this? I guess maybe we'll do after the stream ends. Alex Finn Labs. I knew this was a crypto guy. I hope he doesn't ask to send Ether Solana. I'm not sending him Ether Solana, but I will pay him to clip. For the people here, if anyone here wants to make, can we talk tomorrow? Kind of late here. All right. Yeah. Sure. Message whenever. Renaming a YouTube channel doesn't. No, just try to add it now. What do we have to talk tomorrow, Alex Finn Labs? Can we just time it up in like 5 minutes where you change it and I hit enter? Is there anything more to this than you changing your name and then I hit enter? Awesome. I don't know. Whatever Alex Finn Labs wants. He has all the leverage. We'll let Alex. You didn't finish your thoughts about. Okay, yeah. We'll do the switch off stream. Sleep. We will do tomorrow. What was I gonna say? If anyone wants to make money, here's what I need. There are 2 lanes I'm looking for here. Yes, everyone will be hitting enter along with you now. Yeah, we're going to do it off stream. We're going to do it tomorrow. Awesome talk today. I hope you get a good sleep today, man. Thanks, Alex Finn Labs. Thanks, brother. That's crazy. Let's take a second. Was that not crazy what just happened? I come up with a name for a new channel. The name's taken from a guy who took it 1.5 years ago. And he's just watching the stream. That's crazy. That's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. And it's not even like we're in the middle of the stream. We're 2.5 hours over this. That's crazy. He didn't take it 1.5 years. Yes, he did January 2025. He did take it. It says made in January 2025. He just renamed the channel. No, he didn't. He didn't just rename the channel. Stop trolling. He can rename. No, he didn't. I'm about to ban you, Ellie.mpeg. ChatGPT came up with the name, just saying. Yeah, he did come up with it. You can rename a channel and keep it your date created. No, the account was January 25. He may have been able to rename the channel and keep it. Oh, now I get what you're saying. Yeah, he probably took that shit on the stream. He was probably sitting here and like when I said Alex Unfinished, he hit enter on that. And then when I said Alex Finn Labs, he hit enter on that. Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did. That's what he did. Yeah, he sniped me. He stream sniped me. That's 100% what happened. That's 100% what happened. I mean, I don't care. If he doesn't, I'm not paying for it. If he doesn't give it to me, I'm keeping Alex Finn Labs official. I don't care. I knew it couldn't be. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. He has zero leverage here. I'm not paying him a penny. If he says, give me a penny and I'll give it to you, I'm saying no. And I'm keeping Alex Finn Labs official. I don't care. Because I think there was an ID per viewer. Oh, Maiden, did you DM me, mate? Oh, so here's what I want on clipping. Get Alex Finn Lab with 3 N's? No. 2 lanes. Do you have the new channel? I do have the new channel now. It's just Alex Finn Labs official. Do not subscribe to Alex Finn Labs. Do Alex Finn Labs official. This one. He definitely sniped it. I should have done a little trick where I like, oh no, I'm gonna go Alex Finn Unfinished. And then I take Alex Finn Labs. I should have done that. You can look at your viewer and then compare his old name to his new name to figure out. I don't know. How do I do that? How do I compare his old name to the new name? Channel activity. Channel activity. No, he definitely changed it on stream. He definitely sniped it. Because I'm looking at his activity. He's sent a bunch of messages in the past. He's been in the chat many times. And I would have like noticed if there was some guy named Alex Finn Labs sending messages in the chat. So he sniped it. 2 lanes. Top of funnel and bottom of funnel. Top of funnel. Me making shorts for like Instagram where it's like 5 reasons you need to download OpenClaw. And I film on my phone for like 60 seconds. And then I send you that clip and then you edit it and put on like motion graphics and make it banger. That's lane number 1. Then there's lane number 2, which is like live stream clips. So just like interesting clips of the live stream. Those are the 2 lanes. If you guys, I want the first lane more. I'll work both. Says made in Calgary TV. All right. Let me make sure I got your DM on Twitter. Requests. I'm made in Calgary TV. All right, I found you. Are you Made in Calgary TV? Are you the one that starts with exec on Twitter? Are you exec on Twitter? Live stream clips, but you don't have to. But you have to clip farm. I'll work both. Yes. Okay. I'll reply to it. All right. Second channel made. Subscribe to the second channel. Don't subscribe to Alex Finn Labs. Subscribe to Alex Finn Labs official. Unless I change it, unless this guy gives me Alex Finn Labs for free tomorrow. But if he tries to charge me even a penny for giving me the handle, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. It was fun. We went 3.5 hours today. We usually go 2 hours. We go 3.5. Do you have examples of how the edited videos should look? No, you come up with it. I don't have any examples. Lucy Go said you've had to not ask permissions to succeed. Imagine Danny Fresh, shout out to you. You almost came up with the name for the second channel. I liked your name a lot. Almost. Imagine he makes AI content too. He's sent 1,000 chat messages. I've even timed him out before. Put user, go to channel, hide user in the channel, add as moderator. Go to channel, pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user in channel. Yeah, it doesn't show you their name history. What a day. What a day. What a day. Sometimes days like today happen. We go an hour and a half over. It's been real. Love you guys. To the 220 people that made it 3.5 hours in. Shout out to you guys. It was fun. How much longer are you going today, Alex? 15 seconds. Great stream. Almost 200K later, bro. I love you all. I'm going to start a second YouTube channel. We'll see how it goes. Gusto, see ya. Ellie.mpeg, see ya. OnlyFin, see ya. Reyes Operator, see ya. Elvis168, see ya. So you still putting out that Hermes video? Yes, but probably tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I know, Swizz HD. He 100% sniped. He 100% sniped. Go play StarCraft. This guy knows ball. Asian boy 031 knows ball. This guy knows ball. Spazatasm. So these people know ball. Danny Fresh, appreciate you. Ali Catals, appreciate you. As always, Ali's here day and night since day one. An OG. Loyal. There's a FinFam Hall of Fame. Ali Catals in the FinFam Hall of Fame. All right. Love you all. We'll talk soon. See ya Wednesday. Bye.